It me pie.
No credit.
Break to me fairly.
Godfather, the only me.
Yes.
Only me, Papa.
Yes. But say what talk for na enche na problem be be na wode handbrake ni be shim na fi block sa de chede. In fact, we be to be see the
enche e be say
but
Bibia be fine. Bibia be fine. Mensure.
Na woni fit for me handle one.
Oh, say popi cray fitani.
Yes. Say popi to free magazine ma. Go tambia the people say we say they do bia. Me bana wa be bonnet ni so.
Yeah.
Now we are fit we inside ho. Be kwara me say what? What's going on? Or you fitting job ka kaza no bana. Ko minim so wo
No.
Channel one word and way what they are.
Yeah, na me hwani.
Fitting your frame man ka credit. Cause you na ka say.
It's true.
Yes.
Na popi e fitani a o hia hwan bi. Say experience ne kakra.
Oh, okay.
Na tore bia de awe ho kakra.
All right. O ka no so unya kese a o be ko speed.
Ke be boa me pa.
Ko o the speed we be san me ho amantia said that.
Ani kem se me ko a na ne yam hyehye me mame. Say ketwa.
To yeah,
overlapping.
If you anyway echo aha a life traffic light here. Speed in the speed we be sam so what?
Three be na me try. Some call long distance into here na ma try kakra.
All right. Ebeye what is
But that sipia what we na me judi.
What started to cover there. Ebeye. Since I had as a country the one for we call banner we call. So to say, who free UK buy in a Kwame
so America.
US. The time I saw banner.
Before so America now one so I was Scotland.
Yeah.
So after Mickey Obi so beko.
Yes.
Now after Obi so first so beko.
Yes.
Na ekosa.
Yes. About Andy buy us now.
Andy buy on the baton
free US in the buy no the.
And the free US ban or the baton be share me. And I'm coaching UK.
Okay.
The bra wa. Not twice across Scotland. And also the bra Heneba.
Mickey.
So Heneba and so I prepared the movie.
The movie. Yeah. Zina they do so Dr. Franco Naro.
Doctor so
why you no check akra.
On na bon command. Doctor plans dolso.
Is your neighbors when you be our omni na go the UK. Di okwa. It's a family life no ya kakra nsa baba. Hey. Na mucha fam. Okay, we even see na here foreign stories na mo de ebre na na pen. Say mu ye
muda ho pa.
Me
da CP award winner. Ye too far anya hwen sama ekoso ankofo ekroso. Yen sha say enfan free finalissima enche na Copa American champions and European champions Argentina and Spain game no e baso na Scaloni Argentina national team coach world champions coach no or worried with the current state. Players now, almost see Argentina. Players, no, most of them after the World Cup, almost form, no, and see perform drastically. More than one opinion there, or form bet me a 2 or more players be a almost exceptional. Say some of them one was thrown. Obeka Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea, now Lisandro Martinez, and also a ball. And my Manchester United players are Canadian. Most of them almost form or form. Even Leo Messi or yes, signing in po Hebra. And in the age into the modern one, I'm Scaloni or you're so much concerned about players, and say, or more a performance, Nemum or GDP said, Spain idea, and yen game a bayon who be also to me accounted for Spain, not finally Simon or more 18 Agiso Monaso. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player back quo for P attackers or interfere about a club side that even transfers on an actual way and cut Yako manager Bimra, a project to the bit me aboa. Now so former sporting director Emma R. Nassar, Fernando Hierro. Ono captain Real Madrid and his national team playing was a sansom and Tessa during the time now sporting director Emma R. Nassar no on Ronaldo a Juma Brenna problem be anyhow or say Ronaldo or you very supportive on the relationship in now excellent almost share ideas no more strong connections now fame Ronaldo Bibiano now okay say youth no na represented the future of the club enti omo fa facilities ahodo emra na prepare you for no na omo take over dachi enti mo bo Ronaldo dimbo na according to Fernando Hierro o se zero the amokaka no enya sa na ono enso etie Luis Enrique manager Emma Paris Saint-Germain and Ballon d'Or any FIFA best about so needing a day Dembele also or delight to watch PSG ominous game against Stade Rennes na or counter on a Dembele last week Le Classique na a bus the classic PSG trashing myself 5-0 Rubia and Dembele boy we can win or say be no actual be the NTA or FIFA best and Ballon d'Or winner and Spanish Copa del Rey Atletico Madrid actually Barca nane omo akana Barcelona anti enwa goals no a flow woto said yeah more our Kessben television so one Garcia Barca goalkeeper no on the shan first Antoine Griezmann Ademola Lookman and Julian Alvarez Wemo and 4 scorers against FC Barcelona. Julian Alvarez or same obviously way a great performance receptioner fans no edemo and motivate you pa ma enra wo mo Barca 4 so all to play for way a first semi-final first leg also return leg no omo akoye adwuma ni nyina Spotify Camp Nou Deco sporting director Emma Barcelona also team no improve name come back na dey e be den na so Barca they never say never omo GDS den a be fa on metro mo best na second leg omo atime over 10 4-0 deficit and no that omo enso esofa ye dey hand on pa no some of the decisions omo can say vampo enya juma nenso omo taking majority of the time na omo enso replace na omo gasa draw omo lines enwa 2 key decisions emo baako Eric Garcia the red card that odi Eric Garcia enra onya 2 yellow cards the second yellow card that many di red no and I'm over Kessben so na watch mu say very very embarrassing with the kind of officiating na enra that enya ye ewo Atletico Madrid game wamo elusu 4 nanso Barca de omo edge comeback edipa remontada no bibia ebetimi eso return leg no enso ebetimi abaso another key decision Barca wamo edge salad go Pau Kubasi etwatna sa time na Barca je 4 na kagwa no ejina ya onka omo and bring some sort of confidence. We say return leg, almost shot 3 pa, on my qualify, Mama Kessben television. Way a Palkubasi goal, I'll share ya. Referee, at the Salah, now it take you close to 7 minutes. Vano, a draw on Nanga Sunday line. Now, no, and Frankie Dion say, a surprise, no, a shocking the power say, before the match, I'm not going to say Van in Juma. Now, so referees no echo machine home. Now, on Nanga Sun, a car on my line. We artificial line and omucha ya omugina so edde sala sa go we enya de sade esi no na papa Barca omo manager Hans Flick kasa ya tietie mu aye dede so officiating and VAR na anya dwuma no ha dwene na total mess yentie Hans Flick
like this. Okay. What do you think about that?
Okay.
Yeah. Like this.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
What should I say? I think when we start with yellow cards, okay? Normally in the first action with the foul to Balde, it's a yellow card. Secure. It's just a yellow card, and I and then it's everything. It's maybe different, but he invited them to play like this, and the second yellow card was it could be, so it's totally different. But I want to, come on, it's for me it's a mess. It's a mess like that, and they have to wait. I don't know how many minutes. 7 minutes? Was 7 minutes? Oh come on, come on. They find something in these 7 minutes. Okay, for me when I see this situation. Was clear no.
Barca manager Hans Flick na ATM for officiating home. He will say Ramontada. Come back in the adwuma na return leg. Also fans in Meto Mechi Bibia betimi asi.
The second half was much better, and we have 1 game more, and we will fight for that. We have two half times, so 45 minutes, and when we are able to win every half time with 2-0, and this is our goal. We will fight for that, and we need our fans at home in the stadium in Camp Nou, and then we will see what happens. The worst day was against Inter.
So Flick, and no, I'm here fans, no, I'm a compete now. My head, dear, a baby, a tree. Ademola Lookman say, Oko Atletico, or a different breed, Nigeria. One more attacker, no, say, dear, one year sister, na Oshe goal, and no other, Oshetia Barcelona, Ademola Lookman say, fans, no, I'm deserve better. Say, so back club, no, we're integrating the players, no, Adjo the first, so, and unti and was settle ye, Ademola, any.
Obviously, the expectations is here. Obviously, top club, massive club, and the expectations to win is always there. So, you know, that feeling of going out there and wanting to win and having to win, because at the end of the day, you want to go out there to win. You play the game to win. So having that expectation every single day, not just in the matches, but also in training, to have that mindset, and you know, that's key. That's definitely key.
Ademola Lookman of Atletico Madrid, and you no expectation there. I was shown a new club. Atletico Madrid and no match 4. Lamine Yamal says big games no only decisive game. This first no ka big game ka Barca player ka you heard me saying ko be control magic ono a and so eno right after the game. Images amu hoi HSL onanga say no we disappointed o more than more or the MOB biara. Enra against Atletico, one shot goal, 1 year assist. Against Real Madrid, Super Cup, no goal, no assist. Against Atletico, league, 1 shot goal, or no 1 year assist. Against Chelsea, same, no goal, no assist. Or more any Espanyol in a Catalonia derby, no goal, no assist. Against Real Madrid, league, no goal, no assist. Against Paris Saint-Germain, no goal, no assist. Enti Lamine se the form no form pan. Now when we say Diogo Simeone at a point or yen nsami nsa e de ekire no. Say masa ball ni nyamon review o magic straight. Enti manager no ana esre Lamine Yamal yenko Real Madrid aso ye weekend we Real Madrid born our Spanish Premier League omo enso any race decided ana Asia Raul Asensio Madrid omo defend and enra omo say training because when you flew Ghana had Quebec si code anakata enra enunti one training name Antonio Rudiger or your fit and available say Abelua percent or drop Asensio na omane body fine or your walling say or best step in after 1 month I will put you know I recover obey me abo and you non kwan Danny Cavalier after face to face on your Abelua meeting no or more Apache bibia this game and Airbano on a strength and a right back on Umbecha but it is a trench in poster tier obey me every bench Abenya some minutes weighing a himwa. Yeah, who say a bet this weekend. Madrid, omo eno society that game now, omo enso airport. Florentino Perez, club president. Or did this a players with you? Okay, say either the league or the Champions League. Also, Mutimiji. Nemo next year, Madrid ebe signings. Na omo be here. Any more dear, omo enter Madrid attacking. Okay, Nemo in 15 ho and defense. So dear, a junior ho also more. Reinforcement. Thibaut Courtois, only problem. Goalkeeping department, solid. Attack, super. Midfield defense, Tokuro Kessben, and our Florentino Perez per se, or yet massive changes. Our summer transfer window. Yentuaso Enko, Baminika Soye, Michael Olise, and a Baminik. In the month of January, or no. Any player in the motherboard and so extra any year papa Hurricane or analyze it or more chances are full or bet me add the treble league on air compete the ray and I say Oko Germania DFB Pokal after 6 years or more semi-finals Champions League in Swa or more ultimate qualified South 3 trophies no or more AI said I'm also able to me AJ Yanko the English Premier League and run Brentford any Arsenal airport draw match no ekwe 1-1 no ni Madueke and a headed ball eto next second half ma Arsenal for a key lead Lewis Porter Nenya equalizer said here over all the goals are a PF3 game room before this game na 3 points and a separating Arsenal any city so drawing I'm Arsenal for actually 4 clear points last week na 6 say eso Tiana 80 Abeka 4 all to play for our 12 league games are aka in the Premier League. Why and AJ Patrice Evra or a former Man United defender also on we bet £100,000 say Arsenal league no omo enti Man City ebeje I'm Arsenal for at the second. Ono de waka so Arsenal. Omo set Netflix. Yentwen new season. Now maka yɛnhwɛ next season sana Arsenal for so no de we twa bet da or the sika hyem say Arsenal be the second ama Man City afo league no wo mo enso age na Mikel Arteta kasa e dey fa points gap abeka 4 or say league ni de e da so Arsenal for nsem omo concentrate wo mo games aka league no omo win ni nyina omo na pagya trophy no.
We're going to have to come to all these places the same like the rest of the team, and we know how tough it is, and you have to be at your best every game and have the luck that you need as well in games to conquer the 3 points each week. Well, a really tough place to come. We knew that. Very difficult to dominate the game.
So na yetwa ho aba ye ko pemsan aso ye akofa Cements Vita agaho katosima ye be prechire wa ma
obenya bie na won so anonom na atimi aboa no. Sa everyone was so I can want me Cements Vita herbal mixture and then the capsules no. E dry ye dma wontini mu. E dry uyo obi a sabi o mema sem e da fom tim keja. Be man ntimi man mu so kra. Be man ntimi pagya no ho. Uye be ma sabi woni obehiem. Na sisia no waje mu a wonso e dry ye kanfo de ama wo. E dry ye dra e be boa ma wontini na timi asore gina so. E be ma moja de pusane wo be man mu ama. Bema na timi asore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wuhia edro Cements Vita herbal mixture and capsules anemra ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na tekokra kona koto edro ne bi nanom na bohu sabi edro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono ma tichikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo konfitire na se wo menses na ma beyi a eduro be boawo eye Cements Vita herbal mixture kona kwato eduro no binom be ma onfitiko no bibia ye kama de amawo afa so wote yawo o onfitiko mu a eduro be boawo eye Cements Vita herbal mixture and capsule afa so obi won ma sabi o akoja ne nan no na moja di akire wo yo ba na otisa the bia hu moja no tiemiye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red and na say do betima boa ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afen so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica e do betima boa ama yawo ne twetwe na wo ni nyina atimi ati akokra no e ye agan Cements Vita herbal mixture and capsules. Edro no eye adwuma wontini mu. Na enuane no bi wo edro we mu a eboa pa. Ye friend nitric oxide. Say nitric oxide no unya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na akantare. Ba be biem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuna da wo moja etime de afusane. Usisi na ya neurotransmitters a sonifri adwen no ho na eba eno na se obi te yawa na se okọ pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyane no bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne ba se usisi na yaw yaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi wo ko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edre wo so num e ya agan Cements Vita herbal mixture and capsules edre ade award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edre ade award e fasisi ade ho 2024 ye sa hwani mu sa afie di anyum nyina so ye be sa ade award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obenu medro no sima kakra bi ati a fe number no egu screen ase no o fe number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato se do be sia no medro no na emi na atimi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afa so ba bia be nya bia to no ye di egu screen so na emom tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ne pattern wo store wo pese o tu bi ton a be bia e di kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya dem bi atu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herba obi nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okay o ono so be ma obi ato afei so Sambora ɛwɔ Kagetia Gate 3 ne opposite pɛɛ ɛdɔn ɛyɛ ɛdɔ a ɛba bɛboa ɛyi saa ɔhaw nyinaa firi hɔ akɔ ama wo enti pɛ bi akyiri kwan tɔ agan a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛgyan no pɛ bi tɔ na ɛnkɔtɔɔten ɛma wo na nso nya wɔ ahoɔden pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛda ma
ano question be a free be any home say onya cement vital betimi aboa ye papa yempeke na mes yemfrɛ yempe chira kwan na yenkope binto yeda so ewa amono na de yenko Premier League no in the month of January Man United omo manager Michael Carrick ono na omo ni say ono ne manager ne boso me atwam no na wade boso ani pa o Man City Eshe Arsenal na obo adwuma ye papa Fenerbahce ene Chelsea ebedi nkomo because our target ene se Nicolas Jackson ono ye Chelsea player obo loan ama Bayern Munich no next summer Bayern Munich for no omo sign no at the end of the loan deal enti Omra Turkey Fenerbahce aye wollen say omo de Chelsea bepe bia na omo de Nico Jackson about Turkish league no abebo e ama Fenerbahce Raheem Sterling say de e free salary copy say Someone be na wie no kusina kan e de ama final e era divisie Netherlands omo league no Raheem Sterling free Chelsea no wono enso atimi adjoin Thierry Henry or former striker Emma France national team or Zinedine with Arsenal called Barcelona name or the actually say Chelsea Joao Pedro and the favorite striker currently obetimi Abohuko Ekitike din obetimi aka Ellen Brot Holland now so to him, the real deal. Chelsea striker Joao Pedro, or the football intelligence, or the movement, or how the composition city keeping the calmness, keeping the composure. And my neck on one gas home, and you are not currently player. A ban and him who are feeling pardon, Chelsea, or mom and so extract and the dim at the Joao Pedro way, and some Troy Henry, or no and so at the Atuja or Honomo. You call Anfield. Liverpool FSI Ibrahim Kunati ne do no more extended omo te se Madrid asa kaka mo ho biem se sama omo be some be fa no ko Liverpool say player no e omo dia omo bom extended the upper hand omo chance say omo be extend the contract into omo the reporter or matete any delay na be mu no en ha adwene bia enye den a Kunati be stay na the contract no why extended at the Amal Liverpool omo enso e club no Gary Neville say Brian Mbeumo Oba Manchester de oya de panemum sanka or joining either Arsenal and now Chelsea nanka obeyire ne ho ne money mono ebe cost more achen say or join United because when the ball now oh city Arsenal more city Chelsea so more even Manchester po obi hu how a player ne buy why exceptional na ball na obon sanka joining Chelsea ka obey better mpo achen Joao Pedro because or a quality player when any Gary Neville or no a former United player or also Eddie Atujua my United Juventus omo a player ne dey Eddie Pierre Kalulu or a French defender Pierre Kalulu and my United for attacking say next summer on baby bia na omantwe and so Eddie Naba na besina kan Eddie ama club no awoni oda Roma kwa focus nsem no wey aso ane yegina na ye de asi
okay yemfa NCH Tony Montana Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 mo messages no enso ba na eba na Tony emse obeboa na fe Kessben Sports crew ni nyina you are welcome family member bababeka abusua no eho na obeboa me na you welcome no me pamcho emse mo tete no social media and other places for some time now and anopay you bit me a confirm say bright yeboa Taylor BYT obabeka Kessben abusua no eho nti ya confirm say the matiti nyina no and kra branch beba na fe sports no beba na obeboa ma ya sign akosoro pa biom nti the obia no the babeka yenso de no na apega sports no nti bigina sports crew ni nyina na Kessben abusua ni nyina na ma welcome bright yeboa Taylor from Pure FM brighto akwaba so yeah fine the nyankopon sepa Me who the main kakra. Many do what you actually, Papa. Na men kasapi finally. Bensa kan wo studio ha. Ti mo say the also wo bia no. Muza hano kuku dampa o. Obu ni agro. Ti whatever you have. Also faber kan na yempeja yi kakra. Wati ase. Luckily oba o boss our Muhammad so na tonche no. We are see bibia ni trim na wo. Didi na chi nkra okay? Na omoa na also peja. Yeah. Our Muhammad. Yeah, bright your boatilla. Waba ebedidi 190 ona so nkra.
Okay.
Into buano. Na the episode you could do bia in DB episode nya bia it was possible no. Fa wo de kakra wo bia no fa buano. Na on sign peja. Why?
Thank you.
All right. Tony Montana.
Godfather.
Yeah, bright your boatilla who nim the park right.
Oh, my roommate was South Africa, Kessben.
Roommate South Africa.
South Africa, Kessben.
Yeah.
My roommate, no.
Okay.
Me too, no team.
Okay.
Pictures be Bram who you know.
Okay.
On any try.
Okay.
Me a reporter on any kita me camera.
Yeah, Branty.
Or Bojo pa.
Yeah, Branty.
Say commentary GPL. Some motenenka.
Yeah.
On one is summarizing.
Okay.
All the statistics, no. Or they go now I enjoy commentary.
Yes.
On no so yes or your commentary. Pe baby da.
Okay.
Be more stars.
Okay.
Players no ni be a running commentary pace, power, the clarity. That one the voice no. Your be can be an what
Okay.
One pronunciation oni size na oye interviews papa.
Okay.
And I'm say on one players athletes. On say nyɛ soccer nko a on athletes na nam on boxers into sports dey or papa.
Okay.
On sports, dware sports, did sports into sports already. What dream me
actually lower divisions no so kra no.
Lower divisions say ho na no start see issue.
Okay.
Eba ni course na. The nkofo ni ho no. Ho na start
say na ma me fa wo ha.
True.
Oba so no jaye no. Ba me so say bride oda ho.
Na eda sunsu hia nso.
Okay.
Ye ko.
Okay.
Division 3 ni ho.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 2 ni assessia.
Okay.
Division 1 ni assessia. And Croatia kwa ni ebo points ba kwa fa club bi ho. E wa Shanty region. Hi, be kwa hwe mu games.
Okay.
Nti ono de onsem.
To abari gym.
Onsem.
Wow.
And na no to no ye ko give the usi tramli kai. Or for junior highway, senior highway on the beboa. Yeah. Na oyesa connections. Ntoni oye all round.
Schools and can be bia.
Tuesday no me update on the Blue Man from Baba Yara.
Oh, okay.
Interconnect the echo.
Nice.
I'm say bright. Wonder.
Nice one. Okay. Enti among for the ho and bright you Taylor. On any member of our family no ho. Oye latest our banti mo questions no me say mo di bebre enso bebre no na wa answer e de mamo. I don't know bia no bright beboa ama ya answer more questions. And of course, the boss wa our Mohammed, the familiar boy, the professor. So all court so what na. So all court so what na. Okay, or say that is beside the point.
You do it saying.
I'm for sorry, but that's sorry now. Quite how pa.
Don't worry.
We are saying tiny down.
Global village and a small world. Then you know.
So what you say? Global village.
This is one big family.
I prepare be our mind.
Yes,
this is one big family I've been in since 2004. So, I'm telling you, I've enjoyed this family. True. I mean, yes, me combination of phones, so it's been massive. You see, you are here, you like people, you there for all. Like you work for the common good. What do you can I say? Who in their right frame of mind, pennies are. What does I do? So you've done a very good job. I think for God and country. No, so when you be why Mr. Mikus, I keep on listening to you. Tell me, this is a coin in Nojo, like I mean, opportunity now. Yeah, meet Nancy, and my tea Kessben sports. Okay. So a coin has been my name, I involved in the show. What do you make? That is how it goes. Okay. Now you're sharing me there. But then, minimum say do questions now. Join Enra and Asante Court, a Pokupine, Audimupa, Malik Jaber. Miko feel a boosting for now. This issue came up again. Got all time 11. Yeah. So Malik Jabel too had to come in. But still was being disputed. What does it anchor? Malik also gave me his another question and answers. Yeah. Malik also gave his best 11, and Joe Laka is still being disputed. So when will this end? You see, this is where a branch of study.
Yeah.
Like because Kuno as your chemistry, physics, accounting, as I took all time 11, a branch of study. Malik is near kind way, no, hey, about then no any permutation and combinations, just like others here. Nice. But eventually, no, Malik settled with his best time 11. Okay. And I think, say, with your permission, and come in for Malik Jaber all time 11 in front of you. Fine, maybe later in the show. Yeah, Mama Fante pa. But Malik Jaber, Odimu
all time 11.
11 above 1 10.
And no, no boy Brakakra. And no, no.
Yes, yeah, Joe Laka, you are right. I think 3 or 4 players.
Okay.
So just 3 or 4 players.
Yeah, means me train. And I'm in train.
You couldn't have waited on. Yes. So young call. Malik Sobepe Robert Mensah in goal. 2 no. Mabusi and phone na see upon no. Then upon Malik see Derby. Only me call Benkum, you agree on Benkusi.
Okay, Benkusi.
Yes.
Okay.
Or can be African Cup no.
Malik is also upon Benkusi.
Both Joe Laka, you are right, pa. And training Malik strangely dropped Kusiapia.
Okay.
Ahead of Oliver Aqua.
Not in one show.
Oliver
Aqua, okay.
We disputed Malik see Derby. Okay. Oliver.
Okay.
Even though Nistint, you know, 1G League Cups, they be like Kusiapia did. Okay. But he will put can say Oliver Aqua there. And then 4 and 5, you know. Or the Clifford or Dami, Joe Laka, this is where the next player and the dispute in Mr. Ebusian Phone as your Muntias. Malik can see the original. 5, no. Malik the Dogomoro, Ebusian Phone insisted on Kukudazi. Joe Laka, we argued about this. Malik, this is Uniban Kukudazi.
And Malik see and
also Dogomoro. Malik insisted on Dogomoro, Joe Laka.
Okay.
Yeah, can ya Malik see be out in an original.
Okay.
Play with Kukudazi, play against Kukudazi. What I say? Only about Kukudazi. Or some Dogomoro so. Or no power and Koboko for Dogomoro ahead of Kukudazi. Okay. But Oji to say both were great. Okay. But say Obetu su Bako dia because you can't have two number 5 or the Dogomoro Beshaho. So still fine. Yes, Emmanuel Kwanse on to us. And a 6 no say problem Palma Malik. Okay. Okofa Razak, Okofa Sunday Ibrahim. We see about tactics, techniques, obia qualities. And Malik settled on Sunday. Okay. Ahead of Razak. Sunday Ibrahim. And the 7, no, Malik says never in doubt. It's a Babayara. Okay. So 8, no, or say Kofi ahead of the Chester man. No. Okay. What does it? Okay. And a 9, and that was a bone of contention, John. John 9, no, Obiasi Abukari. Malik see Derby. Abukari nima Mfum na they were good in their own right. But Mfum be beat Abukari with physique. Okay. And Wandin. What I say, this should go. I mean, what can be about Mfum? Malik say Uncle Nkwada and Koboko for Mfum at the 9th position. Okay. In number 10, we all thought that it's going to be Opoku in T. Kofi Bedu. You see somebody else. Yeah. Malik see Debion. Onoba and Crown. Fine, he played at 11. But Onu said the Nuko 10. Zaire so African Cup number 10. What I say, Kodokoji Cup. A generated heated argument. But I say Uncle Nkwadia. Uncle Be place on Malik Jaber. Oh, 10. No, places Salif. No, about Salifu. And Salifu. Malik, you know, so Obe switch from 11. And can know about 10. Because there is no way Salisu 2 could be dropped. Okay. Salisu, Salisu 11. No, see, there is no way Obe Kotoko 11. No one for Salisu and Shaw. Okay. So on Malik got 10. Next Salisu I call 11. Okay. So it's a Kotoko 11 now. There is no place for Poku in Tikra. Okay. So Malik so on Kwa Diank on the all-time 11 near us and Tikra.
No place for Poku in Tikra. No place for Razak.
Oh wow. Yes. It was argued up to midnight. You like we argue. See wait me see baby I go be
Oyikukudazi.
You like
the Dogomoro.
Sir, it won't end today. I will go and do my own research again. You like me roam into books. And interesting, Udin baby. Malik all-time 11 no. There is no Kotoko player Kotoko after 78. No Gusu, no Okopim all-time 11. No. That means one ambassador call from 78 in now. Obia no ultimate PM Malik all-time 11. Okay. Close to nearly 50 years of Jolaka. Obia no didn't PM Kotoko all-time 11. And I agree with him, pa. Okay. In the 60s and 70s, no Kotoko I must say points year pa in terms of modern, but this is period African Cup competition by you know. No, Marco Finance and 4 or 5 times. This team have done incredibly well, pa. And of course, most of those players, you know, it will into Malik's all-time 11, Joe. So that is the argument, Joe. All so right. Malik has settled on his all-time 11.
Yeah,
but still being disputed.
Bright Boy Taylor Dino, more the questions, baby. Subaba now Bright Boy Taylor, and so
Professor. All time 11. Factors be ni kumwa ya di consider.
Oh, it's simple. More caps are waje. That's the parameters. And
looking at the goalkeeping department, the Biobia can Robert Mensah. But how many trophies and Robert Mensah you compared to Joka?
Okay.
Robert Mensah ba kotokono. Onna or consider in the first league game. Na ese Mensah and Eda, but ese Mensah ko sasa games you Burkina Faso. Unze no military man no is
ese Mensah
yeah anti na military team no call Burkina anti okoye. So Robert Mensah and also under. And the first game connection 3. If you are bano kotoko West season was 70. Even though say kotoko ya niema bebre but 69 title na kotoko je no. And no they compete 1970 CAF Champions League.
Okay.
That time African Club Championship. So all that go ni nyina no na league ni de na nye. But Africa no omo ya de pa due to some factors omo the finance ni ko January 71 and akotoko je. And osevu penalty wo Kinshasa Tata Rafe niema koyie when na penalty aba Mobutu Sisoko present TP Englebet na TP Mazembe obi anim say niema betimi akoyie e de ama Mazembe when na omanya da penalty no and dodo na kaso ontu ni che ne ade otui but osevu penalty no e ma niema koyie the lies of Kalala Mukandi mo ne Chinebu mu short o mu bo nyina on na esevu ni nyina. But in 71, was about ni peak or the call Champions League semi-finals against Great Olympics. Also, I'm 70-71 because the game no call 71 because of political instability near there. Call January. And I call Safina call finals beam. And I almost call finals semi-finals na or the could do. Then Olympics no call. After that game no, and I say before that game no na could nya Credo Sports no.
Okay.
When ana Isaac Mafana and ana hwere ntokwa go gina mfimfini when ana kotoko kra we game to play against Akoso Mo Tester Print Limited Akotes. So everyone and okoye nti onya barely 2 seasons e wo kotoko oje Champions League bako but compared to Joka Kaji how many league titles?
Katre
Joka there be say me pro there be o me future me senior oh yes I dey na say
so ono
me say prof dey for fraba say do na e kan dey and me pese
so account do the Robert Mensah dey
yes
do for Joka dey
can so Champions League ni bi right it is said there Joka je Robert Mensah ba ka kuta league and the okuta kotoko ediako Africa and I said I represent Black Stars kai involved said na Robert Mensah involved but I mean Robert Mensah no ebe play a vital role
can't trophies there's all the Joka
ahead of
Like I say, this
trophies.
Yeah, this issue was being disputed. Yeah, I'm saying, me can say I put a Kosiapia. What you league title potentially any other player.
Yeah,
but Malik places Oliver Aqua ahead of him. Yeah, because of the to from his point of view, me can say parameters in a modern more. Just one match can make or make. What I say, Diego Maradona, Dinginano was all about Mexico 86. Like I say, on the
BYT, not and say. Achievement.
Oh no.
Yes. Best there.
Right.
Joka.
Yeah, because Oseo Kofi didn't copy Muchinchina based on modern more.
Okay.
Or G Caps but Oseo Kofi was great.
Okay.
What I say, but maybe for titles BB, what I say, but then Malik Sinchina I should minya position more Oseo Kofi. That's why do I can say oh this man. Baba Yara leaks out of San Oji. Okay. But his name featured in Kotokos because of some few years now. He entertained us. Okay. Yeah, sure player. The way the player was able to entertain us. You could support Jode Bradin, leaks and Jode Bradima Kotoko. But he was one of the great in terms of okra ball. The ball no you see what I mean? When you know your factors, I did become near consider say Udimbe me PM to Kotokos all time 11 because Malik Kasaya Malik Sinchina. Oliver Aqua ahead of Kosiapia.
All right.
And you know he played for Oliver Aqua and he coached Kosiapia.
Okay.
What I say? Joe like
It
it was disputed, but me I'm saying Malik. Me I'm in Papa Malik Kanama but then
all right.
I have
to settle on
the one I can 2 seasons now. Robert Mensah Bejidi.
Also going to achieve any more than more.
And more than one
okay. Trophies.
Because Robert Mensah had the Kotoko 11 position of Ghana League in 70.
The best in the or the 11th.
Me who Kotoko I finish it below.
Yeah, but you like that season, no, it's like a league novelty of almost on this one, and most of the matches I was standing on, they had problems with the FA and a whole lot of things. Because of those African cups. But most of them were matches, but the season was still ended. What I say? Let's get it straight. Oman ball like judo now be a boy, so but me can Malik Kasambako based on the modern that day in Kinshasa. Okay. You like a African Cup me no pay. Bako Robert contributed immensely So Malik said that was enough to
Joka Sojeba.
Of course. Osaji league title. But say Maka Kusapia. Kusapia did league be bracing that.
All right.
But he was not good enough to be in the 11.
2 p.m. 5. Nah, interesting times. Yes. Right here, Mohammed. Wow. BYT, welcome you to the big Kessben family. I wish you all the best. Kessben Sports will continue to lead, inshallah. Zakov Mohammed, the Ode Abrayang, and so no. Andy Derry, also please welcome Brighty Botila to the house of houses, where nothing is impossible. He's my birthday mate, 4th November. Oh, is that so? Andy Derry, I say, okay. Oh, nice one. Edosun, young comrade. Nana Sledge, Ahimfie Manshia, Nana say, Nana say. Welcome BYT to the family. I believe in your talent hunt and talent nurturing. At Kessben, it's about standards and integrity. We hold every comment to strict proof and high scrutiny. Yamano Akwaba, Nana Sledge, and so the other about news messages be ba and a ventilator never heard messages BYT the senior most our Mohammed the professor also ever and the came ever Dr. Franco Naro and so ever from questions number na inya no krankra emfa emamo Kessben television Kessben 3.3 92.9 Accra DSTV 364 Go TV 121 with your midfield action Friday edition. Yebeko near Kokofa Niwat Scientific Herbal Clinic in Kratoka Kraba Eba. Babe Trasude Amamo. Yenchakra.
Scientific Hospital. No. Dr. Nimoni said you wouldn't ni what Scientific Hospital no. Yare biara obi efema onia no ye no. Eno na Nyankopon enam me ne ma doctors for so eye a research about enhabaya Nyankopon e de adom ye eye enupapa Nyankopon adom nti. So ube piemo ni what Scientific Hospital nkwade a yare bia wo famo bia no. Se empo ewo mojam ne esi ni aduro kra Onyankopon enam yenso ebema ho atokra.
Da so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam edu de amaw se de kokono na emu ye do to afidi so me afidi ni omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote e di yare ne brewo na se me omu enya yare ne di woni badua no so te be ye so yare na ma wa to yare ase wo de edit ni se ni badua se wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani what Scientific Hospital Dr. Fobi su adwuma ne se enubuna enu tan a obo ade e de dumye no yenye mu nhwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo my friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfam frem no emfa emao e bia o kidney no yare abem o kidney no essay yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a o kidney no asay akodu se den kura no a nyarehemu na nyadidi na fo ni kirem e woni what Scientific Hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e de nyama bi efra e de mawo a e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e koso pii no eno so aboa ama etimi abafum e bia na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no mu a onya tenkan kwa so no ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no ba ehyiemu a ehyiemu na adwo ɛna obo nso atese ne bema no ensore kra ebia na no bi ada so awo nom yo ba na utie me na se eya awo no problem ebia na e fibroid na kosi awo no kwan ana wakwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosie mo ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bia na ho so e na wo form nkwawan e wo form low sperm count na obo okura beba beba ne ho so mo no na emwa no be friend spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a efidi ade ehwe beda di amia se problem bi wo no mo a ne yetimi ehu aduro na afi aduane ye betira ho adie pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofi etimi mo amane obi so hweme na ne die stroke akawa to mpamo ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi okasa na pampan boni bi akire ye no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade bedi unya okasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years ekwani mo no o prostate na yakase prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye kofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adagye amo ya de dia nyadidie semi what scientific hospital Ghana hade o pa ya sabe ya dia ba fim die fidie ede twe enubena enafa hode ni fra haban mu ede saw ya de ma wa na eyeni what scientific hospital yiwo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya dansura bank no ene bi enimhwe enkran so ye ma 7 ye ben Janet Konadan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Okay, Yamra na yametwa sumfa emamo Kessben television Kessben 3.392.9 Accra. Emra son se me call Lionage Herbal Hospital na me ko di enkomo kakra eba na fe de ubia de ababeto mo questions no enso mo famra ye gi ni nyina na ya bomodia ansa dodo no a enso de amamu be so ye voice so afabra na ye ansa emfa ema awalo ha bright ye boatele ha andikem ha Sanso and a Dr. Franco Naro and so Ambavo
General
Yamon Komoka cry. Lionage Herbal Hospital.
Yes, if you are that Yentufu.
No
body panidi.
A bubonsra. Super.
Last 2 weeks because she had no baby.
Miss Rowe.
Coming. Miss Rowe.
Young landed, Miss Rowe. Because crash will conquer Miss Rowe.
Meguja. Yanko. Jeno bia moko de.
Na do bia moko.
Bia so boko.
Menti we.
Abusa for mu bia chi makwaba at the back Kessben FM ne Kessben TV so. Enene da edi kan me pacha medinsi encha kese mu odin at the Lionage Herbal Hospital aso na edi ebrewo. Na Lionage no me pacha ye won cry sanso e wo Kumase na Kumase ne ye wo tech maxima e kwantempo na e kɔ affordable housing no e ho ene butuo sanso na aba enkran so a sprinters me pacho ne shell filling station no ana edi enhwani mu na tienie nipa wakɔne aba wo kɔ a wo banyina me pacho ade ekura wo mu aye wusisi ade a ekura wo mu ade etimi ma wo ye adwuma aye wusisi me pacho wo ye obi a sabe anasa wo obi asabre wutie me wutimi ko etimi ba wo adwuma ema wo gina wo che anasa ema wo tenase ye bia wo driver ni wo obi a wo adwuma office ema wo tena wo to so che anopa nongotwe kopa bia anwume nongotwe obu onso a me pa che wo construction worker anasa bia ye maame enuame man wi a omo wo dwom anam kodwama nso yi omo tenase a kopem se ebia adibesa wo driver ni me pacho wo security service police soldier anase bia fire service ni me pacho bebre adwuma wo di bia wo behia wo sisi ekoba se wo sisi eho tochema me pacho a problem na aba me kanfo Lionage Herbal Hospital na edi amount Oyoba ubu nsabu se usisi mu hihyew usisi enkoyie oyoba tembia na obefa afuro bia no na usisi aka ne ho nante ekra be ye odin mepacho me kanfo Lionage Herbal Hospital ene edi amaw oyobi a wonye finfinhia aduasa enson ekowedi mu a mepacho fasa number we very important 0240 689641 0240 689641 Dr. Aziz ene ubedin komo na bibia nso atimi akoyi adi amaw mepacho enhwemu kye se woyi nipa se maw se memaw woyi makomako ha esi ho a makomako aduonu miensa 23 mepacho complaini so musisi eyom ya because ye kwone ye banyina no esisi ena ede nam mepacho bebre hwan ena sa yade we etimika no eba etimika obema ye wumienu baako e tempera na se no eba be 1 month bi bosome na ekọ eba be 1 month bi bosome na ekọ baako nso aye chronic eni watena san mepacho bebre wona mienu nsa mienu wotimi kobampo ena da asan na sisi yade enti ebe kan wato fom mepacho woni Lionage Herbal Hospital eni empunimpu ne betimi ayeden adi wakagiremu mepacho den obi obakaso na ekoba se bia meden mehu se musiade obi wo a se obenante obi hia pomansa obi okra na se obetena so kodwo so mimu na mentena se watena simpu na obesore no mepacho ekire onye obi na oboa no odina bambamba ansana wetimi asore mepacho eyensenchene baako ekire se usisi eye wo ya obu owa oho abunse ni sisimu hwe no emu hye no mepacho ayesisi yade ena ebeso wo so me kanfo Lionage Herbal Hospital ena ede amount enu apan ho a obu oho a sebe odwonso a na ni sisimu hye no pa obu so odwonso a ebeche ansa na aba obu onso a enkan no odwonso abunse odwonso moja so okodware nsuo mu ana mepacho sisi yade etimi ma odwonso moja sisia de etimi ma wodwunso moja obobu se ne 93 ne nano enko ema on feeling 9 on the second 9 point me pacho sisia de no udompe na ewo sisi mu no ayemre me pacho bebre foni fachemu e o Lionage Herbal Hospital na obeka se eden pote pa na de sisia de enso ebra nipa so obo wa accident ye bia car accident motor accident ana ono ana ye bia wate ahwe na aka ne sisi obu ha otehwe a ompemua obu otehwe abu se ne sisi ana ne to apem obu sa aka ne sisi ompe emua mepacho ma odompe na wo sisi mu no eyemre mepacho eye ade ba ko a ade sisi ade enso eba obu ha construction worker opija ade mu odu obu onso a oye loading boy mepacho bebre opija ade mu odu mesrew tembian e wose wohwe na wosa ho enso eyade mentena ho amasi yade emeyo so krankro be pacho bebre enei me kanfo Lionage Herbal Hospital ane no nso ede eno nso ede amaw obu ho a obu nse ne sisimu dompe no ayemre be pacho ye bia no onyi bia nso sa o esisi yade na abeso so se wo sisi unya atochema pe be pacho o movement nyina da wakonya ba nyina da asi mentna ho emasi yade emeyo so kranko memme ye so chronic me pacho bebre Lionage Herbal Hospital na me kanfo edemo na de ba ko edene se Lionage ye de obade no buna ne haban ene ya kabom ene de sawo yade tembia me ba Kessben TV ne Kessben FM me catch general se ho no ye nhwe yade ye sa yade Lionage Herbal Hospital ye nhwe yade ye me no tonchia me no tonchia se foni efachem ho na se bosume mienu wo de okwa akawasem obu okwa yade kra na odebe ko no ense sa yade npo yade bi na akofa sa yade de ede aba na me pacho se wo sesi ho tochema eden bi ene de ba etimi ma okadem oye bema oye obaw etimi ma okadem afi umpema gudie kra no umpema gudie no me pacho eno so no etimi ahadwene enso ede enso ho afi bu se wonya mental issues wadwene mu no enwunka okọ ba nkwa na wo yemhyew ukweni be mukra na yem hye wontimi nkodwabo ase aye party ni ade ade wontimi nkwase because wonim se onokwa no kwagini di onya atena ase pe e wo so obi so ne mu no so de and before so betena ase kran e wo so obi so ne mu no tena ase me pa chew ment na ho e ba sisi yade enye wo so kranko foni e fa kire mu e wo Lionage Herbal Hospital me pa chew e ho no yenkogi eduro emfri baabi emfa me saw yade yankasa na yede enubina ne haban ye kaboma me pacho yede saw yade Lionage na ade ba ko de ne se Lionage asoye no your payment plan and a payment structure wo ho se oba na se bia doctor ne okasa edi nkomo no ka che so me de obetu aduro so ye bia bosumi mienu ono abubusa obetu ama wo se sika obetua ne sen obo wotimi ka so doctor metua no na wotwe bia obitimi ka so metua na wotwe mienu bia obitimi ka so metua no bosome obi de eja won ho otimi ka so metua atego be pacho Dr. Aziz ene obetena se na onu edi anobaba ye de beboa wo no me pacho anya osika ni nti anya osi wo de wachia che yes Herbal for the Herbal Hospital de me pacho wo de enam bi odwo me fe kosohwe wo de bra Lionage Herbal Hospital na oniemedi ensawoso wo de bra na oniemedi enkomo before crash say wo do yade no ebeba wo de bra na oni doctor emetena se me pacho 2015 doctor na baby shia no KNUST ono graduating herbal doctors no ono no best ono na ye wodo na nye school bia o KNUST ena o je sa abaso nti wo be shia obi a ni trimabo bio e wo dwumadi a o di no ana adwumayefo no nso a wo no me pacho omutima omunim ne moye ena nyese ya timi da asabra na yama yakura so ne yakwaji bi da bi oba ye onfidi o wa yedu be nemu yedu be fam ansana doctor ahwe me pacho ayisi yade nko a menim yade a ayo so kranko menim yade a anei amma wontimi enko ema amma kamasem ene yade me pacho se bia enemu yare ene haw anase bi obi ani prostate entiema ne jonso no entimi enkoyie obi o ha oba na bema awo no entimi emma me pacho bebre wonya infection no obi oni oba bi na one bema bi akoda wokodi agrobone wonya nemu yare ana menim yade etetew eye hypertension anase diabetes hepatitis yade pen na etetew me pacho enei me kanfo Lionage Herbal Hospital ena edi ama kadini Lionage Herbal Hospital ena me kanfo edi ama Kumase ye tech maximum ekwan na ekwa affordable housing no eho ne butu sanso na nkran spinkters wo nkran na so wo southern sector wa so me ko spinkters unya afo car oso mesi Coca-Cola run about odu besi shell filling station e wo no ne opose ye ekwan ne ho a me patcho free Dr. Aziz ene ya me no kase e wo 0240 68 9641 0240 68 9641 general
yes
amount for through eka me say your payment plan near ohumba so no ene no be de ebe kon hihye na wankasa wa de wetua se na wotwe se na wotwe mienu ene gina wankasa wa ho den so ya de bia fabra na ebetimi aboa
Lionage Herbal Hospital nkrato kakra na ampofode abre ye no da yare bia wo de bra manwi sika ho kra wo de bra from na omni obeye payment plan kakra mma kwan na wotua sika enso kra no omsa ma payment plan kan ho de ompewei na opede udru maxima junction ho goil filling station was de ho kana no uremu a unsani faso obehu eye Lionage Herbal Hospital. I'm that's it. You say no.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, that's pa ample Lionage Herbal Clinic. Kasama for na day san komwe abrayen. Ya go so ya je mo questions mo famra questions no mra mo famra na enyi ya no emfa mama ka kire mo se professor ewo ha Awa Mohammed sanso na bright ye bo Taylor BYT ono so ha obebo questions am do brand bia no abrante momodin na wa church na dwen krankra e de afa ho andikem enso ewo ha Dr. Franco Naro omnyina no ha tutu questions no ma omo na omunya no emfa ma ye koja farmer na yakọ bonko mo kakra enso ewo koja na ehwede koja for the breye abrante boko de
Sejo yamiadom say
de nyankopon asepa wow feel military capital
Sawa.
Yeah. I'm fe pa.
You be fa ho adwen.
Me nka se fa ho na ye me say me fe. Simple. Kojak and the perfume. Masa wo product bia obeto bia. Wa odi the ho dance here. Say nyasem kitu akra me come for wo so be fa ho adwen for adwen.
Say Kokosechi.
Dabi.
Okasa kire body chirefo. Say what na kasa bebu. Say me no mi ri dem ne wa.
O fa adwen na che this is me nyu ni biom. Okay. Yonko.
Adam papa da ni apeto.
Yes.
Urade.
Koja. Boy nkomo.
Sadio, merasi anopai ye ma woni watiefuo nyina ne wahwefuo nyina ache. Na yade nchia yi Afri Kojak farmer ho ana ema obi biada anopai. Na mesre egyina akwanyan so. Na mabisa se nyanyambia no wompo mu etesen me wogidie se obi ahoye. Na emom no ye ka apomuden a moma ye nka ne nyina na yenyi oral health anase oral hygiene. Moma ye nyi mfrem. Obi ohonom a ne ho nya hye enti wo se onyare. Obi ohonom a onya cholera, onya diarrhea, onya tesa yade bia de wo mpane wo ho no. Onya bia ne enti no wo hu ne se onyare. Me pa chawo aya na wabon wode abusa ho se okay sa yade we nyina no meni bi na ma me musa me ho se bi mi oral health nso ejina so eye papa anasa chimato e wo ho ye ka oral health a eye wonumu asam na mekan wo se titiriw ana mekan obi ho no mu akata anche no onyare ohun ne se o menya malaria bia eno ntime ho ye na nso na sa nipa no se bi owo oral problem ye ka oral problems a ebi obi asebi o nanumu eyinka obi a ontumi ne anyonkofo ni nkomofri se enkabone wo ho obi a mepacha kakanti ne sinyina asai obi a infection ti nanumu ayekuro ama ne siase wo kasa ohunu moja nketenkete e wo nanum mepacha o wasa problem wo ya yenkensi sudua no pei se wo honye wo yare enu nti yempe hu nu agubre hu nu agubre no ene se ye ka Kojak farmer ye the leading promoter of oral health any oral hygiene enu nti no finshi aduanan ene akire enie ana Kojak farmer eba ye na yedwumadie bi a yedie no eye consistent na kire se yedie ya adwene se esen ne be managina so na wosen aye kama na enum kankan halitosis ne nyina no yetimi eye free ho enu nti anopesa wotime nka entwan menka se me mamenum abon ansa na metuhu anamon me pato ye oyare bi wo hono mu a eba wo so ansa na wape ho aduro te se mi hu obi a oni diabetes nanso o chinchine se wo pe diabetes aduro anom mi hu bi da mi hu obi a se bi o oni gonorrhea nanso wo se wo no aduro no e de atwan eda obenya gonorrhea mi hu bi da na embom se wo se pa de ye ntwitwi ye se ento ho anu nti ana dentist etu ye mfo se anopa ene anwumre bia no ho behia eye advisable se ye betwi yesi anopa ene anwumre me pacho wo se na wotwitwie no wo de dia na etwitwie na efiti yankatoa peso no wo pesi na wo de twi wo se no still ano yesi wonu mo bon dia na kire se problem no wuntu ase me pacho anopa yi yempe Kojak P mouthwash ene ni toothpaste Kojak P mouthwash ene ni toothpaste me pacho toothpaste no sane toothpaste tie ya no we no eye medicated ya no in a way say we de twi wo se na aye kuro ama no nti me pacho wo se efri moja me pacho sa ekuro ni bewu ama emoja no ahunu wo se nketenkete ni nyina no eto obetwa wo hunu biewu eye infections anu nti yempe medicated toothpaste I friend say Kojak P toothpaste ene ne mouthwash me pacho obi ho no mo a kaka asa ne se obi wo no mo a ne se ahye broni friend say dental abscess wo sa ne se ne 32 no nya ni nyina na ahye na emom ba ko mienu miensa bi hyentam me pacho ye moden se de de sa problem ne ba ne ye betu ase afri ho eye yare eye moawa na aba wo se asenti ana ama wo se ne sai wan hwe ni ye a wo se ne nyina besai na afie be wi akire no ye kokra mpo a wontimi nkobi ye sere a wontimi nsere bi enu ntimi busa wo se de wo de twi wo se no emoa wo de a na wa yusu Kojak P toothpaste ene ne mouthwash na timi aboa yen me pacho obi wo hono mo a ne seyam aye yellow obi wo hono mo a ne seyam aye green kan ne nya sana ne sete se ne se no esa nkakra se wo sa problem no a menua wo honto wo yare men ka se kata anche minti wo yare men ka se malaria anche minti me pa wo sa problem no a wo yare efri se ye di nkomo a eye conversation na so wo ba mu a na conversation no adane confusion efri se enkabone na wo de ba no nti obi a twe ne ho firi nkomo nom wo de no eye kojak p mouthwash ene ne toothpaste me pa wo a wo se femfem wo da bia me kan me sa kan biem nyankopon eye se bi onyansabo akwa eno nti wo bo nipa no yese no edua ba ko bia no esen ba ko pe bia no e wo ne 3 parts ye wo enamel dentine any pop cavity enamel no eno ne cover eye pop cavity no ho eno nti se aduane kan wo se na se efemfem wo a e kire se enamel no na hoɔden akɔfom me paatwa se unum nso a enwunu obi se ekikemese me paatwa enye nso na enwu oboroso obi betima anom sa nso no but se wo nya sa feeling no a e kire se enamel na hoɔden akɔfom eno nti yenwu so kojak f mouthwash ene ne toothpaste yenfantwi yesen se wo yusu eno a unyu so toothpaste bia bio eno na oba yusu ofre se enipa hodo a ebeboa wo ama wo sen wo dental arrangement etimi akoyie ene wo dental structure no etimi aye kama no eye kojak f mouthwash ene ne toothpaste se ye ne sa no a se eye kasa na wo pesa wo wia wo betimi are obi wo ho no mu a ne sene femfem no to the point se ontimi mpo mfante ahoma ye wa tailor fo ne bebre wo ho no mu a se na paso no edi ne hwama a wo de ne sene te ahoma fashion designers amutie me ye sure say they make an eye sa ne te me pa twa wo se wo se be femfem wo a e kire sa ahoden na e wo sene mu no a eno nti e prevent sa afemfem ene sa feeling no ye fra na enamel na hoden akofom ye nyusu kojak f mouthwash ene ne toothpaste na intimi emwa me pa twa obi wo ho no mu a ne se no eye multicolored color bia bi wo ne se no brown kakra wom yellow kakra wom kire se watena se sa ne se nsai watena se sa ne se no empro titiri wo mo asabi wono mo epe asikyere aduane wo mo asabio wo mo enom jot wo mo asabio wo mo num wi ne sa ne manema no se nwusie ne fa wo senso da bia no a ebetimi asesa wo sen kala no eno nti anopa yi bia na metu fu se gyan no mo na wo anyai fi se futuo de wo pa na ofa na emom de metu fu ane se de wo ye no betimi akoso aye na emom wo sen bo ho ban se ne be ya at the end of the day no wo sen kala no anyankopon de ma wo no wo betimi a maintain eye kojak charcoal toothpaste kojak charcoal toothpaste ye nyina ye nim se medically ye yaja bidie no in a form se paper stains nkekawa emfree yese so eno ntina tete no ekurase ye de toja bidie so brotwe yese a ema yese ne danso eno na kojak farmer e de afa mfidie ne nyansabo akwakwan so a wo de aye toothpaste ya ye kanfo e de ama wo se eye kojak charcoal toothpaste wo ye ne sa no a broni efre bibi teeth whitening wo se ne be ye fita kama wo se ne be ye fe eno nti ye di nkoma wo betimi adibi wo se ne nya eno nti abusua entemene wo enhye cap baako e wo fi a ye problem me pato ye wie ne sa no enkwada de eye kojak kate toothpaste mofra de no woteto brush so a fatwi ne sema no na akwada no onfa esia efe esia eden esia afemfem ne ho na esia dental arrangement ne efe na diastema eye visible kama na ntimemu akwada no me pato ye kan nyina afu a na maka kire wo se meti hey as a student of geography no meti asiese ye wo 2 seasons ye wo aphelian season any perihelion season opebre any esusobre sa seasons nyina no o complain se kata ache wo dia ene na kire se weather no eni nsunsanso bia e wo so na emom eye wo internal organ aye friend say respiratory system no eno ana me pacha efin abamu yan huhurum se ne awka 3 months bia no wo de coffee ema yesesa oil ne ade no yan hohoro eye respiratory system no na wo benom kojak procode na timi aboa sa kwan no eso eno nti wo ko pharmacy bia no a wo se ope kojak procode apart from procode no any other product a toothpaste ni nyina no amabbo so no a efiri kojak ho no uko provision store so a ubenya bi me pacho ye nuano mu se bi wa pampam store wo mo eton e wo traffic mu no wo hia no a wo se ope kojak toothpaste ni bi na mwa wo mo so e ben supermarket any shopping malls wo mo enko ho ye de numbers mienu pe ana to dwa ama wo mo pese to biton na intimi emo ayen numbers no 0531 069 945 ana 0531 070 020 eno nti yeda se anope so ama akwanya na yenim se akwanya adema yefiada bia no ye boa na ya promote oral health and oral hygiene na say yetimi ene yebusua edi nkomo yie fa
ye bedase odehie na da sende be sane wa transbium
say we judi
yeah na what the man from Sabanto actually because the make bia binya smaka ho
dabi we dia uka me bia
that's the never send what transbium koja mo friend numbers no na money omo eni enkomo oral health ehun ya koja kiye pa product no so no mamfa indi agrokra afei na emre aso se ye demo questions no eba na bedwafo etrase na omoye ho adwuma krankra de mamo questions no ba na eba monye be voices e obo ni nyina ama monso mate ho ensem Kessben TV number ni 051 0551 5999 0551 5999 33 and only by the air adjuma and anopay. So the voice and so and eba from 059 3231 579. With the phone nano at transi. Yanka ejangum 10 Awal Mohammed questions aba obeya no de amayen sanso and a general questions our BYT questions about for unso sanso na indicate muso questions our Dr. Franco Naro and all right, me and Sasia and free a year a brand or different here by greetings to you and the panel. Please kindly ask our Mohammed and BYT to provide the H2H stats between us and Tikotoko and Hatchofok in the history of the GPL. I'm Collins, Manso actually. And Adiwe and so Abrayan. Which of these old goalkeepers did well for their clubs and the national team? Edward Ansah, Salifu Ansah, Nana Benyin Krenzel, Mohammed Odum, Joe Ba, Abubakar Damba, Simon Ado, Tony Osei-Kwadwo, Samir J. Oh, sir, okay. Osi Edward Ansah, Salifu Ansah, Nana Benyin Krenzel, Mohammed Odum, Kojoba, Joba, Abubakar Damba, Simon Ado, Tony Osei-Kwadwo, and Samir J.
Oh, okay.
Samuel Mensah.
Samir J is the last one.
Samuel J is the last one, yeah. Samuel Mensah, Tobizu, Accounts Office, Mana International School, Bremen UGC, and this our question no Bre. Okay, my share the next one. I know so medi to Audophobia say I welcome you, Bright Yabo Taylor, to Kessben Sports. Okay, it will be sweet pa. All right, Audophobia. There also the Abre and no MC Backward. Tombolo. Come with we are Tombolo. Unjen Diosama Udin Mazano. Kombolo. We say good morning, Wafa. The crew, Wafa plus the crew. Can a familiar boy tell us the story behind the day Allah came down in Egypt? Welcome to the biggest house, Bright Yabo Taylor. Can the familiar boy tell us the story behind the day Allah came down in Egypt?
Maybe the day Allah refused to come down.
Oh, sir, okay. Allah refused to come down.
Mr. Kans the day Allah came down.
Oh, okay. In the
Eminu.
Okay, in the Young
okay.
So, to Homami, why? MC Backwell, a member of
the day Allah came down. That was the question.
Yes, the day Allah came down.
Okay.
But also the hour now of account. The day Allah refused to come down.
The day Allah refused to come down. The day
okay. Backwell, a member of the technical medical team Asante Kotoko. Okay. And there may you question no every holiday mamo. My name is Zekov Mohammed or the buy. Boss, this is my question. When was the first time a referee from Greater Accra officiated a match between Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak at the Mera Stadium? And what was the scoreline in that match? Zekov Mohammed, Daudi Abba, and so Yamano Echa Guno. All right. Maminko we eho or say Sergio, please after Arsenal failing to win against Brentford, can your panel agree with me that Arsenal are gradually bottling the league? We every Ora Kwame Toronto, Canada, and the way and so Brian. Andy was so critical. Andy was so was a critique of the FA's inability to appoint the big referees for our big games in the GPL. Can he elaborate why he always want the FA to appoint top referees for our big local matches? Now say and so Ediwe and so Brian. Meko Kintampo na midway and so every ho Brian. After Arsenal's game yesterday, can Andy Kem tell us today who will win the EPL? It is in so Tintimu Arsenal free mwa. Okay, Andy, obviously boldly with me actually omodo EPL no after Arsenal match no and with me ayejuma fama omo and 10. Okay, Maminko we and Sujo, greetings to you and the crew. Please, I want to ask our Mohammed, what is the heaviest defeat in the super class? Collins, anyway, from Manso actually and Abreye, heaviest defeat in the super class. Question way also Kessben, I can't remember. I can't remember the exact year, so help me out. In that year, in a league match between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak in Accra, both teams started the game with 10 players each before the 2 players, one from each side, later joined. For reasons unknown to this day, who were the 2 players who later joined? Okay, until the Obidi Abba and Francis. Or the team and Abreye. How long after the game had started did it take the 2 players to join? Okay, into the Odia Twaso Amayeno. May call the next one. Who were the respective coaches for both Hearts of Oak and Asante Kotoko? Number 4, who was the center referee? Oh, okay. All right. Into the Branti de Abreye and Echa Eguno. Maminko the Twasu Bium. Okay. Spain Boga, Edway Free Zaragoza, and Abba. Spain Boga say, we welcome Bright Yabotela to the Chi BBC in Ghana. If you kindly visit Page's office and pay entrance fees immediately after the show. BYT has been a brother since 2018 during his days at Multimedia. Okay. Spain Boga anyway free Zaragoza and so Abreye. Maminko the Tosu Bium Frank Yeboa would free Ahinema Kokobin and Abreye and Anope. Oh, okay. What's he saying? Okay. Oh, me who question you? What will Andy say about the sack of okay. Thomas Frank, okay. From Tottenham, okay. Also the Abanopa and the comment, Thomas Frank sack, Andy Eddie Bebro. Why? Yeah, Twasubium, good morning. I'm BB from Koforidua. Please let the professor tell me the Ghanaian all-time best player who is better than Leo Messi. Wow.
Ghana are better than Leo Messi.
Kessben, was it true that goalkeeper Eben Amadida of Hearts of Oak? Is it true that goalkeeper Eben Amadida of Hearts of Oak and Michael Osei Emba have never lost in any Hearts of Oak versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko game they each played in the league? If the answer is yes, kindly give us the specific league matches they each played. Okay, the from so the Abre and Anopay. No.
Dida on.
Eben Amadida. Any Ena Wine.
Emba on.
Ena Emba, right?
Yes, you are
okay,
right.
Okay. Intina and also no. Maminko, the next question. Please ask BYT. What was the score line between Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak in their first Ghana League game at the Baba Stadium? What was the year and the scorers? Oh, okay. Please, Joe, ask Bryce the first time Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak met in Ghana, the year and the score line. We want to know which team won the first Super Clash in Ghana. Wow. Okay, Brad Yabo Taylor ha obeye ho adwuma de amount. Me free Inusa Kintampo na mako Yusuf Al Hassan or the free Tamale and Abajo. There is this argument between Joe Debra and Shamakwe who scored more goals in Hearts of Oak and Tikotoko matches. May their souls rest in perfect peace. All right, Yusuf Al Hassan. Anyway, if you tamale and buy, yo, please ask Bright Yabo Taylor the first lineup for both Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak and coaches that coach them. Wow. Okay. And also the Hunsem Ebebrain. I'm Danny in Accra. Okay, my question goes to Dr. Franco Naro. Okay, can he still have confidence to say Arsenal have won the league? All right, and also no. Yeah, twice a day, amamo. In the early stages of our football competition, some goalkeepers tied handkerchiefs around their necks, whilst others put on caps. I want our Mohammed to give us the names of these goalkeepers and the team they played for. Happy weekend to the crew. Sheriff Edway, if it's so manya, and Abreye and Anopay. Please, Joe, how many February league meetings in Kumasi and who have won more? All right. Until the February meetings between Kumasi and Tikotoko and Hearts of Oak and Wasam and okay. Mati, Yedehonsem and so Ebe Bremo later. I want to find out if it's possible for a goalkeeper to be substituted to play any outfield position on the pitch. For example, a second goalkeeper substituted to be a striker. We if you want Tio with the Friteshi Accra. Please ask Bright Yabo Taylor, the all-time top scorer in Hearts of Oak and Tikotoko matches, and how many goals did the person score? All right. Obayan Wajuman Tentem at the Mamo. All right. Mamin caught the Twasu Ebium. I'm saying, and generally, if Fakumasi Santikotoko had to full matches, no. Bright or side way for Tutuka Obuase, there is this big argument here. Has Asante Kotoko ever beaten Hearts of Oak 3-0 here in Obuase? If yes, which year was it? What competition was it and who were the scorers? The Onosudi Free Obuase, Abreye, and Anopay, and no. Good morning, please. This is Auduphobia, and with my crew, welcoming champion Bryce Yabo Taylor, Professor and Taylor. Kessben Sports will be sweet, with Professor and Taylor. Kessben Sports will be sweet, Auduphobia, what is called a banner? How to focus on Tikotoko Nyamia Duma, Kwesiada, Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The Franco Naro, Arsenal have dropped 2 points and now 4 points ahead of City. Please, you always don't believe Arsenal. That means it's City going to win this EPL. Al Hassan, Edway Free, Asaman Kese, and so Abreye. How many week 22 games? Okay, I'm saying I can't wait. So, Joe, please let Bright Yabo Taylor tell us the number of players that have scored 3 goals, hat-tricks in the Super Clash. Wow. And also the Ode Abba and no. All right, questions no ba and Eba. I mean, sure, way quickly. Copy the way free. Bantima, can you let the professor, our Mohammed and Bride, give us all the score lines between Kotoko and Hearts of Oak before and after Valentine's Day, and which team will win the league or which team won the league that time? Okay, the full Friday, about your friend Kobe Bantuma. All right, Mamin Kowe and so. Can you boy Taylor? Ask Bright Jabo Taylor. As Asante Kotoko and Hatofuk met on February 15th before. 15 February before. And what was the score line? Okay, the also the Abreye Ewaha and Anope and no. I want Professor Awa Mohammed to tell me when was post-match penalty kicks introduced in football? In the 1966 World Cup in England, what rule was used to declare a winner after the draw? Why was a toss of coin used to declare Englebert winner against Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the 1967 African Club Championship? Wafa Lord Asokori Kofodia and Ediwe and so Abreye. Please, Joe, the clubs Joe Amwatson played before joining Hearts of Folk. Ask your crew. All right. And you know so at the amount. Please, has Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Folk met in Obuasi before? If yes, which year? And also Ewaha, Yebayan Wedgman Tentem at the Amamo. BYT, welcome you to the House of Sports. You are the right place. If you coach Adolf, and if you Praeso Kwawu and Abeka Yensa, Maminko way, we beat Hatofuk 1-0 in Accra in the first leg. When was the last time Kumasi Asante Kotoko beat Hatofuk in Accra in the first leg of the league? And Hatofuk also won the return encounter in Kumasi. Frank Patasi Kumasi Nediwe Abajolaka. My name is Emmanuel Owusu. I grew up in Asafo, but presently I live at Dansuman, Accra. Joe, I'm told Kumasi Asante Kotoko used to have a chairman who was running a nightclub in Asafo. And he achieved a lot for Asante Kotoko. Kessben was who was this chairman, and was he really running a nightclub in Asafo? Wow. About say na nsemino IAP. Mikowi, I want Awa to brief us what happened between the government and the 1982 Black Star squad that won the last AFCON trophy. Because I heard the government then refused to pay their winning bonuses, and due to that, they invoked curses on us that we will never win any trophy. As far as the AFCON is concerned, Kingsley Asante Amwako, Mankraso Senior High School, and this question way, and so Bre Yang. I want that they came to tell us the most improved EPL club this season, and why the most improved EPL club this season. Okay, and Andy Ebayem Wajma and so the Mao. Okay, Maminko the Tosu Ebium and so Ewaha. Who will Andy and Naro mention or tell us as the best coach so far in the 5 major leagues, and why? Hey, 5 major leagues, best coach so far. Wow. Okay. Andy Waha or Bebo Modena and also I am Wedma. Let Andy Kem recommend the best 2 center backs for Chelsea Football Club, and why they think, or why he thinks the 2 pair could fix in to solve the club's defensive issues. Sam Tuga Ejura, they also the Abreye and Area and Anope and so I don't know. Welcome to Kessben Sport BYT. My name is my namesake. I trust your contributions will make the program richer. You guys have a great day. Robert Cortella, Angumaso, they also Abreye and no. Mefa ba mienu ana miense bi ka ho na ye medi nkomo later e be san aba na ye de akanyina no abetoa so de mamo Kessben Sports help us with this argument between Frimpong Manson and Emmanuel Ampia, who was first to join Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Yaw another way free Sunyan and Abreye. Kessben Sports was Sam Johnson for you, a league winner at Hearts of Oak. And how many seasons did he play for Hearts of Oak? There's an argument here. Steve-O, Labadi, Accra. the wapeja abreye na no pay enso no mama fa de twatwo kra emra later ebeba na ebehwe dem de beto so amajo between Tommy Thompson and Harry Zakor, who was a better CEO at Heart of Oak. And I and my friend have been arguing about this. Michael Danso Kaneshi Accra, the also wapeja de abreye and so no. Okay. Me pancho penifo mo beboa mama di nkobo kakra me ba na fi yere questions ni nyina no aba man for voices ni nyina enso ewa ha but me di nkomo kakra me wia na maba na maba answer questions no amma because the director of operations Kumasi Asante Kotoko Mr. Damenya Christopher our studio ha. Hey, papa ipa na tu na ba hey asemo sebe ya benya no hey papa Christopher Demenya ewo Kessben studio ha yene no bedi nkomo kakra twum enso ewa ha yene ono so bedi nkomo kakra ni nyina no ebefa eye Kumasi Asante Kotoko match eno so beba so ewo eye Baba Yara Sports Stadium na enyasem kitu akra operations na etisay na me adum de nyankopon asepa ye wampa ne okotoko tese wi nyankopon furu am se kotoko ne wansa na busu nyankora ba na nsan de wonsere kra ai wonsere chairman ai je tema yedi nkomo mezi na nsan kotoko ma wonsere kra
anya easy ye won say about last match
okay
yeah ndimi we need there ni
ajatum okay
as I said and to mark almost 30 matches.
Wow.
You know, it's 36 points. To really do 8 points.
Yeah.
36, man, count 26. Now we lose 3 matches as well. Say 8 points in the cup. You know, yeah,
wow. When you saw Kasa ana da fombo ko de, but ne de am say da fom dudu. Ora ho. Ana. Sa. Okay. Motivation ni ade nyina no e ho and one kasa in person nyoma utimi ye na di matimi nya sam kitu akra ma relax in a way ana am for ntiase yes
and medical yeah the say bia but abrabono and sometimes you know ne de wo pe
na
wonya but and am basa am wa ba mumu as a force now going.
Okay.
You know, that force starts from Sunday.
Okay.
Because they say you to me entrance and lose 2 matches on the road on Baba Yara Sports Stadium.
Okay.
Yes, I just say me need say you bet me PF Stadium. Sunday. BBC I mean you say management to
but my PF Stadium.
So whoever any bet me PF Stadium.
Okay.
Because one enormous man. It's too heavy.
One ben Mike in mami.
One in supporters need at all.
Yes.
Too heavy.
Amamono.
Amayan.
Anoshi.
They say to me be near this area.
Okay.
About many. I don't think I stress say. Say I want in so be super try. As someone in our stadium Sunday.
Okay.
No more farm. Better support a player's nature.
Okay.
The pioneer mistake. No more bomb. Say man.
All right.
Then I ginger. No, I could transfer bones. They were me, my name, but yeah, to me, I'm calling you know, support man. I say, a jail, okay. Esana, they will feel like they don't have anybody who supervise them or something. Okay. But supporters in the bar, they will know, say, no, still no Kotokono. People teach it.
All right.
And I mean, it is a place I told them about Kotokono. They don't want to achieve any success.
Okay.
What they say, but the Nami pen oil. All
right.
Because some blaster will call World Cup. And to your player said, could you to your friend blaster? Send anybody. And the performances never
sure.
Your friend. And then say, you and me monitor boot to boot as supporters a back pack always on both say backpacker.
Yeah.
Then you need more players in his
okay. And that there's operations go and I was America kind Christopher Damenya only players no mienu and Seth Kojo on director of operations and Insani Fasono. And I do a Chehono, a Walid Nema Fuseni, and also a was studio. Mas I Waldo says, I'm on for a Waldo. So we are aware, supporters, no matter wild, papa. Omu here win. By the time Omu here win, no, I say, I dare nekoso. Can be supporters now. Dare nekoso. Yeah. Time Omu here win, no. I say, do we are no more disappointed. Why? A football mom, but obiate you can be Omu.
Me first akunya reso. Ada kotoko supporter biase. Say Abrena bring in a mobile stadium ebe she yin cry.
Okay.
Na ye players no so sometimes enye ye pese ebia e be lusi ama koma ya ya ana say because ye ko game bia na ye motive nyina na say ye kwa akwhye. But sometimes football dey when nya say dey osi pe no.
Yeah.
But yes we say said the say there is always a day to make some changes in life, and there is always a day to improve and to make amendments. No, that question that a bed is Omunina and Baba Sports Stadium. No more supporting, I am disappointed on that.
Wow, more disappointed on Sunday.
We are never going to disappoint them.
But winning at all costs.
They winning at all costs.
Football, with my that show say we winning at all costs.
Yeah,
football now.
All angles, and I am very motivated going to this game. See a shout at all costs.
Wow, in Japan for Mra Stadium.
I'm on Bramber Philip Baba Sports Stadium.
Okay.
At all costs, Sunday.
More disappointed.
We are never going to disappoint.
Walid, I say, oh, sister, are they only in Najana? Well, you Casa now, Casarinho. Supporters, it you can be Chiromo. Sunday, Yami Adma. Then I'm more catching supporters.
Okay, Mafa Kunya, we.
Why meant Yanticasari?
Mafa like opportunity, we that supporters, protocol supporters, no beer, and no fans in Nase. A man say, match a day, named Sunday. They can say, last week, I disappointed Omubi.
Yeah.
And then what we are going to do is that, like, there was Sunday match where so Biambra Park, we will never disappoint them.
Okay.
We will never disappoint them.
Okay.
Omombra Park.
Okay.
We are not there. And then we are begging them that yes, say Omombra Park. We will make them happy. And then our management like like they do everything.
Management by baby
the motivators. And then we are going to will not disappoint them.
Okay.
Then
wow. The Walid name of Fuseni and so Kanono. Man for players in Mumra na Mumesho Munkrai no more intimi and winning match no. Jum. Players no the other time I bet I'm one so by and so be stress as a supporters Mumra. We almost win the first time. Mutimi Bahabe Kambana more disappointed. But this time there I bet I'm one say a da supporters no kumu for a very long time no bekum nyame aduma Sunday e wo baba sports stadium dia na moye moye da show
yeah so the mechanic say unse da ni dan nyina ba ye fa players ni ma
yeah
me chu meba ya be show supporters no wa be kasa
yeah
na omaba for now there ya chef players na kasa
okay
and so do the be catch and supporters ni say na set e kan say ye bomb match na yakọ supporter na wo tena fie wa ma mehwe match ni bi na stadium fa o mo fa no say be 40,000 na ye be bobo na wie ni say jo ni pa be endru 1,500 but ye be wie match na anko yi no na supporters ni prof be brave no kasa say jo football so de enyina enim say it is support na ebo say enyina e ba wa be yara sports stadium ye bobo ni 90 minutes na se ye ntena faako ni e be sori agina na so am make sure say e be tap place na chia se jo na be jinta place because jo ye wade bi wo say first is ko bomb match na supporters ni bamwa se jo se place ni fitana ni mu ba de ni kura ni ade na opponent ni create mi to bi so se 11 players ni e bobo match no the other side na se jo untimi kan chem se supporters de don be no e mu be 5 ento mo so how no crama ye nyina advantage eti players na babonten omu ye nipa se de show mu trim se ball no 3 point nema miensa ne wom woyɛ dan yɛ ntimi mo season ni mi ubo league ubo MTN FA Cup other cup matches so so do kan nyina bom season na yebetimi afa nse yebetimi abɔ 45 matches sa 45 matches untimi nkase kotoko elusubi yebelusubi yelusubi a na kyerɛ sɛ football enti yebelusu match na supporters be ka sɛ kotoko supporters de bia win e ba ne sade a enya ade ebeboa eti yɛ supporters ne sɛ sisi a atie free players na no say omombra no ye nyina mmomode ne mmra meta team na chi ne make sure say support say the ma players no no mutimi gina kopawan so na dan ne dan nyina match bi ebebu bia no omutimi age points na so ani age no ne nyina timi akoso e dey ama because say do football no teamwork na nye supporters no nko an anye players no nko supporters na so dey ekoka ho na boa yen yetimi support nya make sure say eniema atimi aden akọ ti ye free players na no so do be from Tuesday di nyina di players na corridor ni nyina say yakoba na e training ground so obi anfa na ne mehwe so there enuado for the first time week we ma won say niam be free players ni mu obi feel free obi didi agro ball na mo ball na say confident teamwork ni ye adwuma say do me dia na me di mani na hwai it support bia training the fans say training match there but say do hu bibi me tu me hu bibi o training especially nra training grounds be hu bibi say saade no sha aba has one person
the nkunim na eba right Seth we stadium na stands in here empty ana mo feel say mo supporters na mo matches are mo bon be stadium where stands no kakra bi last grade Albert Amoy kasa o say omo bobol omo tinuma na we cha na eduana supporters na to nyum no na omo kotoko supporters na ombeba no omo ntehwe ana affect mu in a way ana
sometimes esa na opponent no and man feel say like obetimi ni wabo me kai me first match for Kumasi Asante Kotoko na against House of Folk President Cup no?
Oh yeah, first game for Kotoko against House of Folk me kai
you ra pitch no so no o hwe stadium a be bia boma yeah me am who hit am say yes na me ye adwuma like for ultimate say oh bobo na ultimate say baby wo kra ultimate nkokra na ebe ejewa ma wo push baby wo ha ufili say hade bia ma bre but won say dede na obetinti no obekọ ana obekọ nso nti yesere say nyame ya adoma Sunday omombra because ye hu omo na eti omo nka ejinjae ama yense etimi ebibi
okay ombeba na da omo hia ni omo win
yense ya sure omo say win ye de be mo
wow Kotoko had to folk matches o masa assurance ya on stadium be ma obia beba why ade match ni atoso ana entoso can be tira man for
okay the American said me ba Kotoko first na me hwe Kotoko na ya me hwe na like I'm for back but me ba Kotoko me bo matches nyina no like me share who supporters gidi na one pass the MS ro mo say match we yes
na woni Kotoko no na Kotoko bo matches a se nipa ba hopa ba wo ba no hu sa nipa no
yeah I'm for share them bag him say like my pa ba na say they shouldn't give up life no football no ya ba say you say media makra wa 8 points but football no enye starting na here ending no and they prove a league no bibia and see league no we can still take a bit my win a league no we win a league no so I strong Sunday Mombra Park mo money aje
wali name of Hussein o si bibia and see o the Mombra Stadium wow very deep okay Yaya Muhammad monitor program no Domain Group meaning baby always here but say please my father's voice is very low and down tell him for me that Kumasi Asante Kotoko will come back stronger than this. You should not be scared at all. We are winning this Sunday. I know him as a very strong man. Yaya Muhammad. Also, Nimunye say that. Why? Yeah. Because confidence was super.
Yeah, that's and me here for you. What I say? The Yakoba nyina 5 o'clock in the besono. You got na stance move. No. Ono bako tumri kani na kuma.
Okay.
It is no a show boss obebo na ma wa.
Yeah.
Na say nyina de ni je but me te ho na ma yedi na say me nkasa. Me comba matches no ne we nyina o madwe mu the procedure de na eno na me toto.
Okay.
O mitrim. Ndi me share match into the extent say I talk cause we say it me.
That's what we win so much we. Wow. Now me dey na supporters no o ka kire wo mo special arrangement bi ni nche bi ma wo ana mo ba mo say flags bi ni ade. Me mama for to tickets pa e de Emma fans no. As you see akra na lawyer Safoduku e de Ibrahim say NDC regional chairman Nana Kwesi wato 250 tickets and a bebre and so to later medis are in na betu da. Minim dey na
kotoko den kasa na kase because we hear special MPs who are Ashanti region.
Yeah.
We have 47. What I say? Ana kotoko so Asante manager padi. And two MP now Hana say kobo match every 2 weeks we auto ticket 100 times 47 now. One Philly stadium no in the way answer na asoso.
Yeah.
What I say? And tell me the same match we all the politicians need your hujimo mu then na many japa because you bobola you nim NDC you nim MPP.
Yeah.
We are all together.
Sure.
So that's where they should put their mind. So on sports apeja ewo promo because sports ejina unemployment is richer.
Great.
Sports ejina unemployment is richer because a lot of people have talent. They wanted to do but because there's no motivation. What they are saying. Because who come baby is a Cuba. On say doctors no better nature. And to our nature doctors are autonomous. Say no, Uko Brazil, they wanted to have money in football. So more build football. Other countries, is that say, more build athletics. Anything. I remember I'm a youth because says over here, youth behavior need tramado ni sanya ma omono num nyina say sports bi wo honors or sorry no park or training na oba no be dana so be sorry ppa says on one.
Sure.
You know we beg them said yes wrong. I'm making sure say I'm sports national. The domasi.
Okay.
Whoever I'm to ticket say both NDC MPP whoever ye domasi. And cause they be amenye has ni kotokope.
Okay.
Because the boys also need money because omuti supporters back pack. Na say keep set 3 years. You don't think say bet me a Champions League semi-finals for the first time.
Sure.
But 1 year oko na fufraba. How do you do your thing? You can't. Okay. But supporters in the back every 2 weeks beyond, we have to have 25,000 capacity. You bet me to play a car on 2 can come baby. What I say? And you know a chopper near pass supporters. No money omonti be Emma Stadium. Na face of
fancy the Asian TV and no be na players no on expect you. Yes.
And now face no fabu sensors no matiada. Ni nyina ya kotokoba bo na maska. Ezo mutimi e patronize fabu sensors. No me nyina e na nyiti etimi e kotoko ejuma. Kotoko ejuma nye bakufo ejuma.
Okay.
Nye bakufo ejuma.
All right. Chairman Demenya Ebeda Sipa on the Director of Operations Kumasi Asante Kotoko set. My mra hona do di twa to okra ma supporters no. What kind a lot. Also or Sunday Momo victory over Bayera Stadium at all costs. Yes. Can be Chiromo. Chiromo Bra Stadium. Can be Chiromo.
Yeah, when you try to say can say there is always a day to improve and there is always a day to make amendments no. Game you're born last Sunday. You will make sure say be improve on that game.
Okay.
Yeah, make your amendments on Sunday.
Okay.
Now amendments no say ye beshe. Ashe supporters na ni monyam. Ti stress o munyi na Ambra Stadium. Em support ye.
Okay. Wali.
Okay, the American say
what Bokotoko had to for game da?
Maybe
Bokotoko. Okay.
The American say yeah, can you know say talking is cheap, show working.
Okay. Talking is cheap.
Sure.
Wow. It will among Casapi. Mubibia Bewo filled also. Nice one. It must for coming in the chat to Cranafi. So tickets in the moje na
I said you a popular stand in a carbon
red,
yellow, green, 50 cedis.
50 cedis.
And a VIP only in 100 cedis.
Oh, okay.
So I don't say VVIP the entong. It's VVIP count.
Okay.
VIP only in 100 cedis.
Okay.
It's a catch and support. But before we brush our share to take
it.
A bit wine. So don't say so to for more. When supporters in Bibro, we all case or whatever. At Oba, a beer of the building.
Okay.
And the Enya and Penfolk Gudama, a beer shall say to take it. Say Joe, you Pia.
Okay.
Obia, obey this Kabia baby, I said you had perform so. Now, yeah, they are two at their mind supporters. So you are say chef flags.
Flags, okay.
Flags we a beer for more. It taxes of a beer. We are going to support a piano. With me about say
Kessben anymore.
Kessben anymore. Say what be security more.
We be football lover beer.
Okay.
Ba ye beer ja. Nyame admit na de kese ni bi so ye den. E ba ka.
Okay.
You show clear say e be say e twe mo de ba. Na nyame adma Sunday. Ye nyina ma beta mo. But say ade e san ba ni say nyame adma Sunday Pocopan tertiaries no. Omo ntena e fe ni say VIP o.
Okay.
Say de na say take no. De o ka say abeta mo abeka say na eni aduana no ye ti aduana for ne kan. Eni Pocopan tertiaries for na kasa say baby o mo share no dede no e anemwa.
Okay.
For this match omo kwa kotena center line.
Center line say what a house for no one.
Jenny ebo home. This okay so you say the sign is away teams ni na bia ba ko Greenstan. So there your ball
away team no be ko
Greenstan. I say em run about say.
Okay.
So we are away team bia. Now your supporter bia oba. Ye twa take it no na say checkers no kwa no duro mu twa take it so has paprika but direct to say go Greenstan.
Okay.
And tina baby say the be ya.
Ja waiting be ko Greenstan. Okay.
So the be a police for home bambo no say ha na away team ni nyina wo. So bia ntimi emetina mpoko ko supporter bia kro no ntumi say ko tena baby a away team ni ti.
Okay.
Sana hyehyɛ ni ti. Enti away team ni nyina ebe ko tena Greenstan. Baby aka bia ko supporters. Enti move omo for this match e don wa ko tena Yellowstone. Enti ebe sere supporters no ade a no mo so complain yes almost just say so mo tunma na man for to tun so bo masie ndabi omo metena ho say omo nko na be hye jama no omo ni koroko supporter bia obekọ Yellowstone bia na etena ho abom throughout the referee ba born aben kopim say 90 minutes ni be so yen se no so eti ne bi o rest na be so ko join ni omo a nko tena se because players no say jo omo hia sa dede no omo ba abontiri nyina no yen supporters no e say ye dede ta omo chi
okay.
It's Nyame adma Sunday. Ye move Pocopan tertiaries for na ba ho no. Obi a okọ Yellowstone bia do. So okọ na fi so okọ tena se ahweba no akọ red. In pimp no Yellowstone dey Nyame adma Sergio. Eye fireworks.
Okay.
Oh rest am.
That's it. Sergio one Sunday no. Main road your friend is saying Virginia Junction is so.
Okay.
You be block you.
Okay.
Near the police near per security so akamu wa woni car pass or the beba inside or no and my and benza gate no
okay
and it's my kitchen anymore also they wear the same thing then now wa woni car pass you pese a honey crowded sina be ya VVIP or no omo mo kita mo kan be do ticket na dey be mom with the car pass no be nya baby papa ke because you pese we na me because me na no Sunday entimi ko esa
okay
because they say entimi hu ejuma na ni so na fe entimi because nko for crowd wo main gate na na the problems ni ba but we sana aye because kotoko needs money and the say entimi share kwai be fa so a main gate ni be free na supporters no afem atu o ticket no more room
okay. But we better must and Anopay Chairman Christopher Demenya, Director of Operations at Santi Kotoko, Chumberima, and Afi Seth Osei, and Walid Nema Fuseni, players at Santi Kotoko. We wish you the best of luck on Sunday. Actually, Sunday won't deliver. My show players no or supporters no. Walid. Okay. Scott, former supporter be glad by, but former player be the Bible. Yes, and they be so. Or is a man shy, Mamma Castadium. Could you Pokuma Hala? Someone with this argument, I am Mamma Castadium, but Nadia Benson, it's so a month was a wild for us as I give you a bomb matches in the Biblia. Yeah, the command time or yeah, a match in the
itimi lusu ba on stadium ba nya match anu wie ne
asuma kasa nya ne be kan but chire how our money abresa game we
but Sergio say Sunday be hu watch
why not me bada me ma VIP ho me ba match bi aba
Sergio me hu watch there
o be say me bada hu me a me chira hwe was no hu me
say doctor
o za ha scoreboard be hu me
scoreboard
yes
and okotna Sunday bia o eruba fra house no
Sunday me ba after the game Mario
you hear support
I will baba
you hear support
okay but when we the massive for coming all right
ya kaka ne ba bi
uhuza Christopher Damenya ya Muhammad say jinaye okay ya chairman say problem bia ni ho enti no nyame adma kwesada munhia omo ewo baba yara stadium omo so mbe deliver the amamo against Accra Heart of Oak said say Walid Nema Fuseni the assurance bia the ama Kumasi Asante Kro supporters no me ko na makofa Dawood Heba enkra talk Accra na fi mafa currency ventures na eredi akara ni na aba beto amo so
Enuanum ni adofo ye frame me Dr. Dawood me na me da Dawood Heba hospital ano na enam me so enane Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse na duwei edutwem Dawood ointment o se fatwi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade ewom na duro mienu wei e adwuma bom obi a osisi ye oyapa de obeye ne se o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na nopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na o de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment o de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane o de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no paso minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a eze kware me ye adwuma kura se kane no te drowe de edi masema ma no be di so asema ma
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
Rua me use mama hoden pa ma metumi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment o me we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka musa akospeda me secret na nu ani e bugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sole anopa me twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te sem ya we use Dawood ointment that's the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega and I say me ma ade so na lock me sisi say fi say me share Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi adro ya me ka ho asɛm no eno ho adanse ene wonom adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de nkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules
Yeden Africa Renstek Company asoye yakofa enuro wanwaso Zahara Herbal Mixture, Zahara G Herbal Capsules, Zahara Man Herbal Capsules, ana Hindi Herbal Mixture ana yede aba edwaman so. Ewa na wo no poho. Say ye genital warts, ana say genital herpes. Ni nyina ye Zahara Mixture ana ne G Capsules edokro ya ana obehia. Say drowe echen moja duro mpo because e contain hemoglobin ene iron ma onipadua ne ye fe esa etimi ma wo TBD pa a low sperm count ena ye obema ulcer ana how oba oni atenka oba opese ofa yefunu so no waduro eye Zahara mixture ene Zahara G herbal capsules aduro no eno na be boa hindi herbal mixture aduro no eno so ye product a chese eboa to a 3D malaria asiye pa esa boa nipadua no ewo mojamroso ene asichire yare ho nyina wo ye obi a typhoid yare na hawa ebetu ase yakra e de amount yadro Zahara man herbal capsules nso de ye boni din a na ese 2 minutes man fo nyina ye omo nsase chese obi ani age e ma mema gina wo na so sonko kra na afi so asay yisisi yare bia so afiri ho the bush wo man mo herbal store pharmacy any chemical shop bia
me baba ma wo 20 years onya osa almost 5 years ni ma so no so be doctor me hu so etimi wo TV so na me fa wo number me fira wo na so me nkoto Zahara me to ni nsire na me to pa ni nka ho so na me ba me koto da tia moja na nse wo timi wo start so wo nu wo dro no moja ni nyina jai me nse ni nyina jai doctor nya mi fira wo nya mi nya o kasi no ho ato no kura
Karistic herbal my sis got to no hospital I can see any moon get for and 1,000 2,000 and I for now me cry me a young girl 25-26 years into me women I'm a jai Brian I'm a cashier doctor and not sure me so about me now I'm pan so anti ampa me koto too no Zahara mixture and the capsules no 2 and I'm in the start say me no me say so be coming women the last time me women last year September and now this month me women just a small flow heavy flow ankasa obi ani eze hormonal imbalance cyst infection and so nyankopon and I'm carrying stick for so and your modro Zahara mixture and G capsules infection no dear ben you bibia ko
na me DPO me ko check here na ye say wo so doctor who number e wo TV so na me fire na me ko to di ti me fire na me fra na wo kira me se de me no enti me no ye no me hu say sinsa ba me hu die mu pa e da nyame ase enti do bia wo DP bia no ombo modi ano nto bi na ye pa e do ye do papa sugar na na ha me to ye no to no to aso me to bo to na ba ko 5 me to first one second one na me sugar no na wo so kakra but me starting say me no nyame adoma ba fo tire to aka say do ni be fine me na tata bro be ye bosumi nsia akra ahoma me twa ni picture akra da o e na enye yare ba ko na ewo mi mu ni wo ye fun yade mi wo pipi mi wo afichire yade no na de sa yade we menya slow kukura ma ye bia ma ko hospital ma pa ha ma pa bibidra wo do e ka ye no ka kire me se me nkoto Sahala me no mo hwe nti me to ba ko na me no me ye no ai san ye no no me hu se me na na so te e na me se be me sato e na me sato te se me na na hono ne de ni na ko e ma me juso no so bo sa ye yellow te sa nka bi atwe kura me si me twa picture kura me ti da no sa me de de ahono ne kire wo na me de de me ne ya atwe fo ne kire wo a obo sa ampa e na na atwe ti a ye.
Okay, young sign Emma Munina Kwababium and Famra Friday edition of Midfield Action Kessben Television Kessben 93.3 92.9 Accra DSTV 364 Go TV 121. All right. Yati Kumasi Asante Company for Enka Christopher Damenya on the Director of Operations Asante Kotoko Chumberima na onoso ewa na fe 2 players Seth Osei and afi Walid Nema Fuseni. Assurance bi o yasi bi around their supporters no say nyame aduma kwesiada omo ebe de ama supporters no. Advertisement mi re mfia sa asem yo kan o say DBC baba yara stadium market supporters no ani agya say ni je no omo hu bi achepa o kan studio hayai na sare dem. All right, yen hwe DBC baba yara sports no has folks players no. Bremo. All right, more questions. No, yeah, mama, didn't young watchman crank for and mama. Our beer will be kind.
Yeah. I think you are on the question. So
yes, question. Me call Andy go first.
Oh yeah. Andy. No, Nyaji comment be I make last.
Comment for the
about okay. You comment no cry on since on so Libya the two. Okay. You can say this is not a coup d'etat. This is a holy war. 1981. No, you can just say that was the last activity of the year of the day. What is for the year? No, yes, sir. What I say? You like an answer be a headed towards radio. And that announcement was made in 1981. And that announcement as also on the Black Stars. Yeah. Me, that was where my interest lies. What do you Ghana say? Because then I call Libya. But because of that announcement, Ghana was able to take part in Libya 82. No much African Cup. Who make there was a question to that effect. We're going to Andy anyway. Say Koji Cup. I don't interest in this. This is not a coup d'etat. This is a holy war. He was too young. Honestly, he wasn't even born. No, sir. To witness it. Yeah, it was a Thursday, Andy. Yeah. The Thursday, but the whole of Ghana stood still that day. Okay. And you coup d'etat.
And Mr. Ma Obiam from say me money tickets. Got tickets be am coming so okay. Said I'm for tickets. Who hotel na onwa the coast stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the man as an ego company for no more no more the coast stadium. No more distribute. Okay.
Yes.
Nti ne bi nya baha na ma minim agimai. Zuteni Abrante, me unim say was ya tro ad na me please. I like 2 tickets. I like 2 tickets. No say person say you. Agimai de bi oba. The true fit I know better. Please I like 2 tickets. Say me dey you. Say me dey. I like 2 tickets.
So man 2 tickets. I think Joe Laka will not give him the 2 tickets. I like 2 tickets. Okay, Andy. My interview.
Okay. You know, I think on the foreign front, Obi say after Arsenal, Enra game on boy against Brentford. Game no ending 1-1. Now be able to say no Arsenal game no mo draw in into no. Omo bottle league na. You know Arsenal ye team obi anim say nipa bebre ti omo di say omo betimi age league no ya na ede because of enema o maye min kai kra me kai West Ham de no me kai Southampton de no me kai Aston Villa de no nti omo ye bia mo obi ehu say when it come to winning the league in recent times under Mikel Arteta omo bre na omo bottle on several occasions so with the confidence wa bontin say Arsenal beji league no say jo iso. Now, she be on day. Now, they compare other competitors or no more competing Aston Villa, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, Manchester City. Now, she be an Man City Eda. Oshe Manchester City are the almost start as compared to Arsenal. Now, she be a game now, but do not acquire 4 points back. You expect Arsenal at least compare extended lead, you know, much him. You don't expect a City. So I'm winning streak na atwasa and come betimi akache am na ba beka 4 points pe. Nti no na ama nipa bebrebe e ka se debi. Baby Arsenal aba be dru di anhwa na ombe boto. Ba se do. Ade ba ko nipa bebrebe nhwe ne se. Se wo ka Brentford omo ko sha Aston Villa. Omo ni Newcastle United omo she Newcastle United. And omo ni Arsenal abe bodo. So it is not as if a Brentford team omo mode bonin so ani. This is a team omo agotie eye Thiago or ye behind Ellen Holland the goalkeeping race and Dango Atara and all those guys Mattia Jensen Victor Janot are having a fantastic season in Tienra Arsenal your more chance no bien him say Gabriel Martinelli born a better at them but look at that block Antimi Amba born and goalkeeper Keller it's a good situation Sansona I got Thiago Sunya a chance at you know bien him so Bashe and that was a block from Christian Mosquera and a ball on 20 mianko. It was a tough game for Arsenal, but I give it to Brentford. Said Joe, they've been consistent and they've been playing well very this season. Arsenal, I still feel said, you know, I heard that. He said Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank sacked them said I will be in support of that. You know, I mean in few occasions, any pam coach I am in support to. In Pempi, you know, and I know why crowds are my premise and they say, see take good care of you, dear. And Thomas Frank, the OPB demand on the transfer market. Osadi no to a Tottenham Hotspur. I don't think the Tottenham fans are in the top 4 or they will complain. Team lead the 16th will league no more way. A one hour babe for more after winning the Europa Cup. The Pam Angie Postecoglou. Besides that, Masaka said, "Oh, players a crowd Tottenham Hotspur. Almost fair share of their quality. And almost players need to be you know, almost chance in some of the top teams they will perform. How many centre backs are better than Mickey van der Ven? How many centre backs are better than Christian Romero? Look at goalkeeper Vicario. Or more Destiny Odigi, Maka Pedro Poro, Rodrigo Bentake, Bissouma, Papi Matassa, James Madison, Kudus Mohamed, Robert Odobet, Omo Matthias Tell, Omo Ewo, Dominic Solinke, Omo Randa Kolumwani, Omo Chilesen, Omo fair share of their quality. And now Thomas Frank. Again, our new opportunity. Did so well at Brentford. Omo Muska in about 120 plus million pounds in Bram Buemo, and then one visa. But onya a platform where man the quality also team the Ejuma. Unfortunately, one team and find Ejuma. And we are Tottenham, na Genoa, Magi Europa. Now about before 16 now that almost the season. You don't expect me say me back me in support of the sack and you know and one.
Okay.
Obi say players me no be na be pa center backs me no e da ma me chance ya me suggest e de ama team a ye friend Chelsea so mo nkofa. Yeah. Mebo any of the two center backs of the Tottenham Hotspur, whether Christian Romero or Mickey van der Ven, or you Chelsea nyamu ba could be a and then you go to Inter Milan for Abrantie Fen Alessandro Bastoni. Meaning say player about Chelsea a penache Santiago Moreno of Nottingham Forest. But I feel say so the maturity level and the experience level of Bastonia me ojide say or soro chen into nya obi a obetimi abebo as a leader, height, excellent on the ground, good in recoveries, or the ability to play from the back, or the ability to obetimi as a ball, that's our playmaking from the back, or height, or everything. Just that the Premier League will be new to him. And so I Chelsea team now, only fully relaxed, come on the ball, build from the back, and I feel say Unya Bastoni, Kuti, Romero, or any of the Mickey van der Ven. I think Chelsea actually have better Pampe, and maybe Bianso Etimiako. So those are my recommendations. Obi say me hear top 5 list nim nyina mu a coach Ben and me mean say you know an more debo so any pa. Company is doing well in the German Bundesliga. Oba La Liga anima e wo say no Hansi Flick akoje 4. But Hansi Flick aye a decent job for Barcelona since o take over. Christian Kiwu is doing so well. We say last year it was Antonio Conte. Mikel Arteta ya bon abaso for his performance in the Champions League, the performance in the EPL, and again still I say a part of the FA Cup. He's fighting for all competition this season. But you know, last season to have a coach play in the Champions League final, beat Inter Milan by 5 goals to 0. Tell the kind of coach I am. And that is Luis Enrique Martinez Lucho. And said, "You, a human fool, or say, but it almost a PSG are struggling in the Champions League. But in the League One, they are still first on the league table. I agree. The competition in the League One cannot be compared to the EPL. But for me, if I'm picking all coaches today, now me see me Yidi and the Monday was show any power. For me, I'll go in for Luis Enrique. The Jumana Oye and Encore back still I also a poor Jumano. And from winning the Champions League, for me, he is still cruising. You know, I'm there no see what Memra look and try to look at.
Okay, we'll look at episode. Why not? Okay.
Okay, Obi say, and in Tina, the Bia Masaba Makan say, ye mad refi than a lie in Kotokone has you, ye mad refi than a lie in Kotokone has you. Said you, Iriase. March be a because na March Kessia, ye the refi Kessia, the Jim Finfi. Ye ham kwana ye pen inform person mesa. It is a England now who said, big game of Koboswa, 3 referees. Simon Hoppes, Michael Oliver, and Anthony Taylor. So who Italy now who's a game Kessia Bekoswa, Marco Guida, and Davido Massa, or money referees no. So who's a big game Zimbabwe Kosovo of France, Franco Letizier, and a Clement Tapin, or Jumano. In Spain, I can say in the previous years, it was Gilma Hazano and Alejandro Hernandez. Say, Omodi Babafem. It is either Ricardo de Burgos or Juan Martinez Munera and Ase Suto Grodo 3 referees in Spain omo dem omo for the big games. And na say you UEFA Champions League. Na say do big games yi baswa. In the UEFA Champions League final, it was Advan Kovac of Romania and he man, top referee. At the World Cup, it was Simon Mosenia Kenedemano. And you know, I hope I go back and check from Pierluigi Collina, Roberto Rossetti, Nicola Rossoli, and your top referees near the World Cup finals, more major competition finals, for the big men. Omuni yetema omo. Enti sa ohwe wiase afana nyina no Champions League final anye Simon Mosenia, Clement Tepen, Franco Letizia, Slavko Vincic, Advan Kovac, we many referees are the Champions League final mom because na ye big. Ye born now in Africa Cup of Nations final you said you know back then it was Papa Gassema Tesema Mona near day Africa Cup of Nations level no final mom CAF Champions League final level near their mom because all mona say the men in charge back in the days of Marcus Meck and these freaks Antonio Matula Horse Nesta Peter so mona ne day big games the mom inti ye kroman so said you would look at the Kotoko house you new fans ebeba kosiada but if you want to be fair to the system players you man from there for the first time unkai say players he take responsibility say mumra ye be sama mi hu bia check say do mi hu bia check
players
yes he take responsibility say supporters mra ye be sama because omo de bon so ni nti kura bo omo so be ba be shebo but look at this one apart from so omo call one radio station to the other go to social media show videos akotoko players here show videos how to full players here Uti Ali Mohammed, I will say they will come and get the job done. Kotoko players no kwampo gutu so omumra he will score. Abetamu so mbemo excitement. Ubeje so ombemo ombema house of Valentine gift. For the first time in many years, players are taking responsibility and back then adia na ma fans na ni je so ombeketi closer to the team. Omobetro put to stadium they say, you know anamoko voda koma. Mutimi here in your interviews every Kotoko player benye a word to the fans of the club say ball we are here kwakobe mum fan pam bonta ye chi ye beshe dia mamo na fans gina akoma to yem to mo best stadium a omo nim say enya pani bi na be ka se ye beshe enya supporter bi na ka se ye beshe players now decided say it is their duty to make sure they secure the 3 maximum points for the fans enti Kotoko has of folk players in question said you omo nyina take responsibility say we ye game e wo so bia ba stadium no ba be and ka say do under normal circumstances ka game no play ba so kuma say and ka won say how to for players mumu na kasa but the players are talking to omo fans na ba 3 days before the game omo nsnam radio station at do omo promote game no so the game no promotion na one sided promotion from the house camp from the Kotoko camp and omo nyina promote coaches na want to omano kasa bibrebe but for players and I agree you know players na the actors on the field of play into omo na bebo game na mo bia he and omo ma assurance to the fans so obi amra stadium omo bebo ball na abonye omo bebo ahye has to say they win Kotoko say they win and that is what the fans want to hear oye no free wa the media is promoting the game the politicians are promoting the game ahemfo any omu empanimfo kom to take it eche esikafo ni bi to take it che politicians to take it ni bi che it is a obia or matter in this particular game play a major role to make sure say the game between Kotoko and House of Folk could be success obia it is a koyese ya nanse ye hu ye referees a general games ni bebre omuma man for kura num to just last Sunday at the Baba Sport Stadium ye hu referee ma so lose game obidi ya eje ni nsem inti se bibia se players are set no so many injuries uyi Peter Midu akwafim unti injuries bebe or House of Folk everything is set coaches are ready players are ready fans will troop to stadium the politicians will be there in their numbers we need a top referee to save the situation in here referee or you big and also level no betimi match up to the standard and there's no mean any referee it is a referee than your life ono na se fata se match kono na efe no bi agi hu sei no obje no obeba be gina mfimfi no aye adwuma and clearly me call ya na efe no so were quick enough e mo so dia ba so no ebeba be nti general and referee kala be kire mu ase omo be gina lines ni nyina so FIFA referees it is a do the big game a call for the big men and the FA to the call and finally referee never babid nti enunti ena na me call say such a big game dey here obia but referee our ben ye gini di say on na best no on say fata so ugidem.
All right, yentwa so emfa emamwe. Tell Christopher to tell their supporters to manage their expectations. I trust the players are willing to put the smiles back on their faces, but I don't think their willingness to be will be enough to unsettle the continental club masters. They can bring all the players to the studios to brag. Heart of folk for the yebeye Okay, it does no good to throw a stone when the bird you want to catch is watching you. Robert Cole Taylor, Angomasu, and Ediwe, and so Abre. All right, Maminko, our Muhammad Wahasan, so and Bright Yeboah Taylor, and so Waha.
Yeah, okay, about the day Allah came down.
Yes.
See, in Egypt, so
yeah, now they refuse to come down.
Maybe they refuse to come down. Because maybe refuse to come down. And Egypt now, because the day Allah came down. Okay, let's start with the day Allah refused to come down. Because in the day came by and the day Allah came down.
We are not going through this is a down hoba.
Oh, okay.
So
perfect. Brevity is very important here. Yeah, 1984, Ivory Coast 84. You see, Egypt in Nigeria. You see, Laka, the Egyptians will recite verses from the Holy Quran, and Okala will go here, but the ball will not enter the net. Okay. Some say the day Allah sat down there, Allah see own see form. Okay. So one popular saying in Egypt said the day Allah refused to calm down. Okay. I think match it was 2-2, and Nigeria it was with post match penalties. Then the day Allah came down, coined by the Egyptians. Omuko was South Africa. Is the 2001 also CAF Champions League. Only near fasting time. Okay. And highly catches Sundown say, per Islamic rules, who took coin over 60 months or so, fasting, nobody media shed, nobody to a shed. Sure. But this time, Ali prefers they wanted to fast. Some person can match numbers born under floor lights. Sundown see chinchina, you're born under daylight. But still, the Egyptian players fasted, played the match, and ended in a draw. Okay. So since that day, and Egypt sat down on Osoro Allah esi fompa e balance is equation no pa because Sundowns thought they would take a maximum advantage pa because Ali players insisted on fasting that day and they fasted and they didn't lose the game so they did the do ejumani in our Cairo. So the day Allah refused to come down, the day Allah came down, within the context of the African game and within the context of the Egyptian game. All right.
But a few minutes.
Yeah, also I have to give you a few minutes. And then Friday, yeah. Yeah, and then Friday. I'll definitely give you, Sergio. Yeah, we'll do Mupa. Then I'll go and pray. Okay. Yes, and then Friday. A massive day, pa, mami, pa. A big day, pa. And then Friday. I know you love Fridays. What I said, Joe. What's it?
I said, I made him out.
Oh, Papa, Joe, Laka, you're right. Allah, I know Allah is coming down today. But I say, maybe I need to be not means it's me.
Or the whole choice in the mouth, don't worry.
Or the choice
the whole baby I made him out.
But I'm glad to be with these wonderful people.
Life partner, the mouth.
Oh, that's where we are heading.
Okay. Woman, tell him that's here, okay? Nafi, Yemedi, and come up, right? You didn't go to see about why Nafi be answer man for questions. And we call A7s. I say 7 Seba. Na say Nafi yani almost Eddie and Komo Kakra. Okay. Young bra. Never boy and Komo Kakra sana. Yababe Traso de Ama for. As an hour at deliver sana. And then Friday with me as a kind wako. So you are able to.
Now me atom Sergio bibia. Eto sen Sergio. Eto sen.
Boy come
Sergio yemo bibia akwaba. Enfamra Pemsan Company Limited. Ayakofa inu nwanwaso powerful me no. Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture ibon mrane sa gan. And afi Precare Natural Powder, Precare powder. Na yeni enkomo kakra. And no pay no ahia yi. Me ba cho for aso fami Nefu and so family, who show TV with your radio. But more than so be teary a can. Na what fire numbers in our free. Now the doctors needing come. I did be a chawajin, a wajin tanta, a wapomodi honor, and the doctors named Cassa. You be more you panny bianum. Now what crack. We are sans so day in tretre mapa. aka ho to wonum aduro no na wodi ntwetwe no so no na afi aboa ama wo yade no afi wo so na wo ho atɔ watimi enjoy sports yi na bibia so watimi kama your numbers ne da wo TV no so wa wo hwe TV no wa wo tie radio no me bebo ama na wa fresh see ya wo de me boy na sha ase se wo frɛ na ene doctor ni nkomo number no eye 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 and your was 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 winning numbers are Pimsan Company Limited di jumanti frɛ na ye ni nkomo ye be di nkomo kakra e de afa ya pomoden ho ye hwe kwa e be fa so be ma enkwamo no anya hoden makatro de biara da me no be hia se enkwamo no enne ye asojafo nyankopon de adua nipaduanim nyankopon nim de oni se de etie bia nipa be yare de etie bia mreye kakra be ba de etie bia yare e be dane omo Judas enne ye nipadua na ba be di akon anu nti no ye immune system my friend nkwamo no edi dua ye musa bre biara yare be ben ye no immune system no enne sa yare no enko na ni yare no sunkunim na ade ba akwa ise nipa bia wo ti asase so a wo hye ye wutie wo sane nso se nyankopon nim de ade bia oboye no ohye ye se ye beto aso na mem ya hweso yie sa pepepe ne tie enti wo hye wo nipa dua no so yie no se wo ye exercises na wa keep you ho fit no bisa won se nkwammo na ye immune system no e kwai be no no so u boost no na se ono so wo hye na ho de ni mu kena enti se na ho de na nyankopon e de ma no o de kutia yare wa fi se ye wo e bia from year 1 ana age 1 bebesi bia age 50 age 60 age 70 ko de 80th age ko 90 ndie na wo ya ma immune system no ono de obeko yare beko saa eduru ba bia na hoden no bekofom enu nti ne akofa preka natural powder de aba se wonum nko oni padua ne boost immune system no ema oni immune system ni nya hoden sonko na ade akon de ati anyarewa sese wakwa koduru ba bia won uyare na wanum aduru a ohun ntimi nto nanso enkane no kakai ne ho den edu ba bia utimi feel favorite ase o yare wa yemotum moso kakra onum aduru bo se na yare na herabasa na ekọ enye magic bi. Sometimes baby somebody akwa sorry them akwa kodi dance here that then me say yes of course sa dance here na yes here better than me but I say o kan hu ni say e ye nkwamo no na yes adwuma no o yare ye wa no maduro na ho atọ sa pepepe nti ye nkwamo na adwuma no but the duro baabi a obo se nkwamo na ye adwuma wa bre because yare wa no mo ba na o ne o di akon aduro baabi o mo so mo ye mre se wo hu enu nti na obehia preka natural powder because nyankopon the boss prekese powder and obo prekese no dwumadie a enima nipadua ne se emmo ama nkwamo ne nya nwode abrabia ana we ne nya prekese nko ne de aye ye di nubra ne nitan ahodo be ye dumienu ene yakeka mo ne de ka prekese ne de aye dro we se di ama enti onu madro we no eboa busti nkwamo na ma ne nya nwode so nkokwa enti obi biara ene kakra bia na wo yare ene uti o ya adebeche awo ene wo ha tese de bia wo yare e kire se wo immune system no ayemre ita ma unipadua no emu abeda mpan aye vacant yare bia tumi twifam aye te se de omo nam highway no we kona we ba no hu se mu ayemre no akofre ni nia se won so bra aha sei aha asumdue wo ha no mo how unyanya prakasa powder ibia ekuta broni beka se neuroprotective properties sound so ekuta meka say protective properties be to say eboa emma enkwamo na ho de nitimi koso anti-inflammatory properties otiase sound so ekuta njite nuane no bebre wo prakasa powder imu a se wonum bia na unya bia na wo use e beboa wo ye pa obo asikeke bia na mani su breme edu baby na me nante ma hwe na me ye to ahwe koto prekase powder ni bi ne no obu obe ye adwuma nwumro be kofi o ntimi nda asa wa bre na okọ nimpa no so left and right sa na ade achi ade be chi obekọ adwuma no obo se na nikum o ti adwuma mu na odaba kofi a ke ho da ne papa bi mo ntimi nda e kire se chimato bi ya ba wapomuden ho bomode se on sa be ka prekase powder de bi obu o ha ne nan na esi from na mpemade so omo abosa na ase na pagya kakra omo na yetitiriti ne nsa na yetitiriti ohun ne oma yie ba modern sa obeto adure ne bi obi wo hon so a no na djuma oye ne nkanya djuma din bebre ba se oye djuma ne kakra bia no wabre ebia ka djuma first no ode be 5 hours bia don hwe be ye num ne be ye no ene yi no oye be 30 minutes anase one hour obose na wabre kakra bia na feel weak nini na ne se enkwamo no ahode ne ya aba fom enti boost your immune system no with pre-care natural powder because ekuta phytochemicals eboa manipadua na pomoden ejina brane eboa ema immune system ne ye strong na etimi dia pon dia tia yare enti makacha say unya prekese pade ye da TV su ya bomodia fa phone ni twa ne picture na wokwa akwakoto bi se de be yemfa so kwa enda ne wa chenchena utobia kaise no se ya tro Pemsan Company Limited ego ho yes ya tro Pemsan Company Limited baby a net weight ni wono o hwa aduro na se honom na net weight ni wono ya tro Pemsan Company Limited intunya hu no de a chese ye de ni bia okoto ne ye yi bi ma na wo cheke ho nenya Pemsan Company Limited ampachomento ana se bia na wo de no untimi nkenkan wo de fama obi a obetimi akenkan o si abrantia na baba hwese ya tro Pemsan Company Limited gu ho ana se atwo gu ho de ampacho e de ni bi no ato ukofia na wa frɛ ne acho se de obesi anom no ebe yi sa yoma we ni na afi ho ama hoden aba wakoma na nsa se bontentem na ntika bia na wa brɛ na wo teso ni nina no unyanya prakese powder yi bi no mu a ebe boa wo ye pa because ekuta antioxidants ewo ma eboa emma nipadua na hoden kosoro bomode se won sabe kabi na sha ase se won nonom won nan ye utitiriti won nan ye du ba bia ase pija won nan ye du ba bia won nan tekora na mpabo yi tokora wu hu no nini na obuwa ne nsa no timi bo ne pepe obu anani no bo se wo mu ana se bo no pepepe na nikosua ne soro na bo no pepe obu on so a ne nipadua ne wo mu bo se na se wanya shock bi ne honam ne ba bi asa electricity na asa awoso bi akoho eye symptoms e bon ka ye se nyoma bi nkoyie bo modern se won sabe ka prakese powder be boa wie pa o wi anu age semens no agan ne de mesi obi an honam ye ne ye bia be hia bi ena madwuma wo ye ntide bia dani da honam ye oya because adwuma na wo ye ne adwuma den ena wo ye ebia wo mazi utu jabos utu engine upegya ne mu odu make us we carpenter ni wo soro bodan so make us we mason ni blocks de mu odu 6 inches ni ade ni na upegya wo hu ebia na make us wo so we mate ni wo driver ni car ni steer no from ahomache be 4 am wo be ye adwuma mana ba anadwo be 11 pm anso akofie ni na ye adwuma den ye ma me no ma mo ye adwuma e wo gya ho mumbe hia prekese powder ne bi na ma sanso hia semens ni bi enam se djuma mo ye na djuma den o kama nku ka betie wo fufuo enya asem keto djuma den o hia agan semens vital about mixture de nti ameka sa ne se ye waduo bi o me fe ne endorphin na endorphin na nkasa no naturally nyankopon aye bidia manipa bia sanete o do pa fa phone na google what is and ebeyi ni na apiam wo hu nyankopon nipa bia otiase bia endorphins woni mu but ade ba ko ne se endorphins no se de na meka nkwamo na asem ne endorphins edu ba bia e short because endorphins that the amount of endorphins that nyankopon de adua nipa dua nim no more na eya wo ba pains eba baby na relieve pains na endorphins ni dwumadi na say content na sorte enti anti na be hia sa obenom agan because agan no ye di inubran ni tan a endorphins no asemu man ye de aye etunum bia tan bia na boa ema endorphins dodo wo nipa dua nim na ekoso santi no say pains ana ye wo bi ba nipa dua nim a na endorphins na nkasa ba be yi ya won de afi ho enu nti na du brebi o ha ade timi bon nan onfa bibia ntwitwi so onkonom ebia painkiller na onnom aduro bia na pains no na ye won no akọ ultimately so honam baby yo ya car crash mi do ko hyiase tumi say kade aye de se ko hospital baabo so ne nam ho wanko bia na pains no ekọ anam say endorphins o ni padua no dose one eye adwuma ninti na pains ne ba onnom aduro na ekọ but the moment I be realize and I be hyase hu say ade bo me nan me hu say ba bia me ya no man konom aduro ade ne nkọ no e kire say what sort of endorphins no agan na ye mu ma be ti tobi na nom ebeboa ye pa sisi yare ebeboa obi a wo to asentini no etwetwon emu oden ye du ba bia say wo to ahwe me pa chokoto aduro de bi me pacho tie me o your ba na pains a wo fa mu during menstruation wo bu nsa wo te ya wan wo den a kokoto aduro ni bi pains na nam so betimi ama watenka ateko sa pains na wo bu nsa de bia ba no e betimi anam so bebedu ba bi kwa na o menses na emma bema sometimes wo pains e wo se be o bema mu bia wo dwon so atimi se sharp pains na mu hyehyɛw ani ade sa pains na wo te e wo sisim no a betimi akose ma o bema mu what pains sa pains na betimi ama wo ye mre wo mpam as bema enti kai na hye no nso ma ye so be kwakoto aduro ni bi na wanom onom a ebe yi sa neoma weni na e de afi ho ama ho nso atimi atɔ wo nkran na wo hye ya kore past ventures na koto aduro ni bi hallo seba na afei so tenatet omuna wo ka isu drug lane wo kumase na wutie ye wo hye ya ko PFA pharmacy Waterfront road ho na ye headquarters ko ho abenya dodo bi a wo petu aton ato Colina Herbal na Misty and I say Daniso ewo Ashtown. Imrom eye Misty Herbal, Apidank and I fe Dani Herbal. I fe so obenya bi rock pillar and a Fred Mens Herbal ewo kill. O have for imem na o share ya obekwa Rita Herbal and I fe Richway Herbal Center. Go so eye Jar Herbal. Takrade eye Sir Charles. Mankasim eye Pena Herbal. My boss, I salute you. I feel so o Ramun and so ewa Mankasim eye Jeff Herbal. O atakwa was a bibidro fie na Joy Herbal. Eziama for no tikoba number 1 obeko odalo. I feel o koforudia eye humble mother ewa Glamour House. And I feel so ye can say tenatet hanso benya bi gason enso ewo ho afi so nkokɔ eye akobam heba na Isaac drugstore ho na awuremu a on sabeka droni bi wo afo no nkɔ obroni pharmacy ewo wa kejeti GPRT with secretariat sejo number no eye 0244 718 557 and 0241 604 702 again yes eto sen sajo mpacho
okay ya bedase ye papa yang na again eto sen kokope bi na kare se ento sen obia agise adri enso atum okay yan twaso emfa emamo awa Mohammed transi bright ebo Taylor enso transi handicam enso transi nafi mo questions ya ho adwuma de amambese omotimi answer dodo no na eba voices no so mo voice na mo de aba ni nyina no eba mo de na ye bebre nso afiri ho e de amamo 11C adwuma wura o say Sunday will be Asante Kotoko day. Heart of us should ask themselves the last time they won against Asante Kotoko in a competitive game. 11C adwuma wura they also pega the no. I was backing the Gunners to change the narrative, but it looks as if their bottling department has commenced work. Time maybe time will tell. Kwame Osudonko and anyway abreye fee. Also, in as much as I agree with Andy Kem on the sacking of Thomas Frank, we should not forget that almost all the stars he listed are now out through injury. Fifi dia opejade abrayen and so no.
Yeah, I'm Viviana.
Fifi.
Every team in the Premier League and a fair share of injuries. Say Manchester United do baby not having another ball 5. Manchester City almost center back pair from John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake. You know, almost drop it to at the point Maxim and then Kusanov never almost center backs. Oko Chelsea nsunya almost fair share. Nancy na kupa me ba be games at the Chelsea. Obie nyane fair share of injuries. Into injuries in Bana Genoa one team any results and nobody will go back. And Tottenham at the point, you know, if Richarlison is injured, not so long what's the difference? So Lincoln and elbow before Richarlison. And the Richarlison knew not say Kolumwani, but what is the difference? Okay. Thomas Frank, you know, I am but I think he failed to live up to expectation. All
right. Fifi, and then Friday, now about saying 12, saying 37. Fifi, I'm saying, time coming about. Fifi, 4. No. Fifi about 10, 11. The qua
you try Valentine.
I say Valentine.
And it is a Monday.
No. Stadium area who
yeah, do like a man born tata. Yes, now. Nipa enya kwan go friend enya me. Yeah. Do like a Ediansa, of course, in Imnodama complex stars as Antikotoko. Ojidini of the Black Stars in Ghana 92, Tunisia 94. Salifo and Sam is so rest in peace. Second 11 wise as Antikotoko. Wise no ba Kotoko, of course, Ojidimpa, Oko Cameroon, in Zambia, Oba Ghana, join House of Folk. Memorable House of Folk fans, Becca Salifo and Saye Pa during the best sheet match. I think single handedly. Maybe on Okoso ya sebe tipa see why I dear. Jolaka, ya beat Salifo and Sa. Ball no connect for the equalizer. Alamu go no is being redeemed. Obiang baby I was a if we obey his ball and Salifo and Sa how to hold his head like that. I was at the stadium. I saw the scene vividly. Salifo baptizes ya was a bit. Nikai the headline no pa. And house to also doing Kunim Sadano 1-0 or die up to 93. And San Mojan can call goalface. As goals so boy Mamuji League, you know, I mean 3 consecutive times. Mohamed Odum, just a Salifo and Sa corner speak and musical youth from 87 till 1990. Joe Laka. Almost a Kolabika said, oh, Nana being what a bad day. Kodokoshian 4-2. Match na more edin. Has your 2 goals. Kodokoshian 2 goals. Has taken in now. Extra time na Kodokonya 2 more goals. Every edin could 4-2. In Sensembe Bray, na being say on to me and to us to be justice. Na being Crensel. From there, the Woo has goal phase. It's now, I think it's now in the States. When I say justice, now being Crensel, of course. Joe Banya from Olympics, or then go now of Olympics. Then Simon Ado, Afenya, Ashanti Gold. Of course, on also the Black Satellite team. Simon Ado, I think it's all related to Joe Ado. Okay. So I know I can say only Joe Ado and so air related. Joe Laka, my hard press for time on Tipa and Timian Tau now. 1998. Yes, it's a Friday. Very important day.
Allah will come down today.
Allah will come down. Just like I agree. And median brief. I think I leave the rest to women. You know, they will tackle it. I know they can do justice to it. So, just like 1998, you know, on him. Surprisingly, Eba Park, no, we have 10 players. Obviously, yeah, Ben got 10 players. Later, Lawrence Amankwa, PM, and of course, Jacob Neti for House of Folk. Okay. Just start game, no. I was in Kumasi.
Match,
Accra League.
Accra.
Obi start with 10 players. Let me meet your commentary. Intimate can exact time, no. We di room. But commentary and so Obi start with 10 players. Ebinum see take 5 minutes. Ebinum see 7. Okay. No, Obi above 10 players. You Laka. Say Emma on Kwanza. Obi start with 10 players. Referee FK Mensah was in the middle. Just surprisingly, you see, world watches on TV. Jacob Nete on person on room. Lord is among consum, but Obi say when can room. So justice was done. Say you have to share that particular goal. Joan Sanso take match on ND 1-1.
Say, bro, baby, Imanoyati Gina Shebon, a one second half Joan Sanso Gina Shebon.
Straight shot.
50th minute, pang.
Has taken match in ND. Jolaka 1-1. Then we move on to you can say
Ebenama. Move on. No, FK Mensah. Right? Referee FK Mensah. And Rami Ohona Kala. Say, all the 2 for Mohan, and was in the FK Mensah. Say, Papa, Messi FT Mensah, do now one FK Audi. Baganema, referee ma. Our Mohammed say FT Mensah, Bizu. Also, yes, FT Mensah. Oh. We don't to speak and meeting.
Oh wow, me that's a papa. Jolaka.
And okay, FT Mensah na semsa.
Oh, Jolaka.
Papa we the banting. You go do to for more. Na go aba get samba. Jolaka na amfa. Na me gina ho.
Oh, Jo. Kakra me kan say Allah enhyira wo nyame enhyira wo.
Amen.
But me nye monopoly of ni me die.
Okay.
Being a nipa no. Jolaka sometimes make me fall short.
Sure.
Obi strength me and Jolaka I will readily accept it. Sana me did all these statistics you. I'm just let me be sana obi can me so me tie me so me can. Me can in na bon no say me radio so me so me chira man science statistics. I'm ever ready to learn. Nti anka obaya anka will have really accepted Jolak. That's the
beauty of need to form woman
flat. So I told him say FK but if FK is a very slim guy, a very close friend pa. On say FT Mensah did 3-0 and FK Mensah did 3-0 on the House of Folk scored those 3 goals you know in 2002. Eben Amadida. Jolak, I'm trying to remember.
Confax was okay. We are all challenge you. We are no challenge.
As I say go.
Enra. Chinchina pokunti. I feel no say okay, I'll go paper no assassination.
You're like I may fall short, yeah, but they say no. I'm proud of you, pal. Okay, you know, you've been a fantastic brother, pal. Kakra me can say, Joe, God bless you.
Amen.
Kakra make me account.
Allah will come down today.
Allah will come down, yes, because you have to go to the mosque. Joe, but did that bad house, you know. I'm trying to remember a league defeat at the hands of Asante Kotoko. Did that buy from Temagapoa.
Okay.
Right after the 96th season. And Ojoini has, of course, in the first match in the league, Mikai de can say it was League Independence Cup match. That match ended in a 1-1 draw. Did and that goal. But has to also win the match. But in the league, they had a clean slate.
Yeah.
What I say for Ebenezer Amadida. Other Gapu crowd. Yeah, matches against Kotoko, they know. No more drop Simon, or no more drop Eddie and they will trust Eben Amadida into the fray.
Okay.
And Dida will rise to the occasion. No. Joe Debra scored a total of 4 goals against House of Oak. 2 in the FA Cup. Oshebako, you can say Independence Cup 1989, and of course, Joe Debra shed in the last day. The last game has in Kotoko Joe Debra scored. Kumasi, Oshe Shamoko also scored, and Shamoko too also scored 3 goals.
Okay.
Shamo share, you can say 1990. Shamo share 1992 Swag Cup. Niazuma Nessin special guest of honor, and of course Le Shamokwe. Share on the last match in Kumasi. So Joe, interested, Shamoko netted all his goals at the Kumasi Sports Stadium. But Joe Brown Nyabi in the capital and in Kumasi. 1989, Kotoko Accra and Omushe House of Folk, matching and did draw. Those times, there were penalties in the league. Kotoko, we need, kind of saying, 5-4 on penalties. But Eba Kumasi, the script was different. Has Mumbai Ebedi Kunim in the league. Unso Muse is a killer ding a jacks, overcome. Yeah. So that year, no, Jolaka, let me tell you this story. You, as a Connors was trying to aid and abet the House of Folk. We don't say House in Connors in those days. Look at the Consini Olympics. Jolaka, you know the stuff. There was a midweek match, Kotokoni Connors. And the Sunday in Kotokoni has. The midweek match, Connors truly weakened Kotoko. Zion G red card. And you will have spearheaded the attack. And from Ponsu G, yellow card. Okay. But the yellow card rule from Pong out of the match. And Kotoko had even a penalty earlier in the game. Kwesi Otisi, you know Kwesi Oti. Otisi penalty we and Shami that Mikai Stadium. And I'm back from Pong anti-mention, but Kotoko got the winner. Okay. But came the match, the House of Folk made in Kunim that match, you know, 2-1. It was also G League, you know, 78 points. Okay. I can say it's a Ghanaian record, you know. Joe, like I think I've dealt with all your questions, but Maming Fa will intro to Mr. Nko. Kotoko chairman Nampa, Baku Asaf, he was having a nightclub. Oh, okay. FDNT, I think in Sian Asari. Okay. Jamboree nightclub. Oh, that he paved, I think, for Sims Kofi Mensah. Okay. Yeah, well, Ogra nightclub. Okay. But he did his job at Kotoko. Okay. Or did Juma Papa Kotoko? So, she said, oh, yeah, see you out as Anti Kotoko, then you have a nightclub. Okay. And between Tommy Thompson and Harizako, like this line has always been difficult to draw. But man, officer is straightforward. Tommy Thompson laid the very foundation of Accra House of Folk. Tommy Thompson time na yenya fear some 5 some no. Tommy Thompson time na ha share Kotoko last me can 5 consecutive times no. Tommy Thompson the miracle of Elwak.
2-time champions in finals.
Everything now you can talk about in terms of Nkunmide for House of Folk, you know, Joe Laka, Tommy Thompson laid it. He fell short on Cup G, the African Cup. But then the Moroccan officials were banned for life. That means Tommy Thompson from so. Morocco against Union Douala. When soccer 10 karate. As a share, no Musa has 1-0. Doubtful goal, Pa Jolaka. Oh, Sam Supe may so forever rest in peace. Jolaka, years later, no catch a Radio Ghana. So, we catch every House of Folk defender. Ball, no, but ma tackle Union Douala player. Be all muntimisha no. Yeah. And there was that contact with Simon. Is it Justice Moore or so? Jolaka, I know of answer. And the referee penalty no microphone share go now mutuaso edi nkonim. So Arizako won the Champions League. Say me catch Zako took over from Commodore Mensah. Okay. But Zako came to House of Folk in 1991 Ojola Kanshan in Super. Or but the Ushe Olympics 5-2. That day Zako was at the stadium. See, this is the last straw to break my back. See, Etina come out of the own team Olympics he came to House of Folk achieve bebre Champions League, Super Cup, but still Jola Kabisa many phobian. Untimin discount to Tommy Thompson. on the chapters the teams are started to form various supporters union no but Tommy Thompson started with the chapters for Accra House of Folk bebre part the Accra House of Folk in those very eventful 1970s no you like I say I will leave the rest for the others. I'm saying Shamuku actually 3 goals Joe Lebra scored 3 and they were by far the greatest of their time. What I say no omudi juma pa ma the Ghanaian. Oh, good question. Still, Frimpong Mansuba 88, I think. The first match should be against Okawu, the Swag Cup, and I think Frimpong can confirm it to us. 1988. I think only Joe Debra moved around the same time. That was a Swag Cup match against Okawu United. Sam Yeboah and Tony Yeboah were doing the do. Frimpong played that day. That should be his very first match for Asante Kotoko. After Kones Aji Wafu, so he captain Kones to the Wafu title. So the following season, he's just joined the Porcupine. I think Ampia Koasek, then he came to Asante Kotoko Football Club. So between the two, I think Steven might have joined first. What I say ahead of Emmanuel Ampia. So Joe Laka is a massive paper. I know say also Allah should come down today because you praying that I got you can let me put it that way. That's it. I will have loved it. I will have loved it.
Trust me,
I will lie.
For other places,
I will lie in his own right. So see on Uzu Epebi. But boss, me are proud of you.
All right.
Keep the good job, boy.
Okay, thanks a lot.
And Allah
giving the new generation. Okay, Professor Awa Mohammed is back, giving the new generation of supporters. Of Kotoko supporters facts. It will not carry the message we and so abroad. It will not carry so kind of. Yeah,
the Porcupine.
Yes.
Say it's your call with Samatex. Yeah, he's a good fan of mine, but they say he's the boss there.
Yes.
So he's left the Porcupine.
Yes.
Oh.
I said the Porcupine.
Why he left the Porcupine? Because the Porcupine blood runs through his veins.
Yes. Ask my great mentor from Yawa Mohammed. Has the football governing body, the GFA, ever thought of considering and consulting him to compile all these vivid facts, information, and stats and history of our league? If no, then it's sad and disgrace to our football. I can boldly say that the GFA, as a big institution, doesn't even have the archives to boast of our league since its inception.
Oh, so what popular say in America, no catch me say. When an African dies, a whole library is bent. I said, when in the States, I'm saying when an African dies, a whole library is bent. It's like I don't know you trim. Then you take it. What I say, like your shit library, instead for us to document it, Okay. And I was how to document in trees. He says, "Ube trotto on like we won't do it." What I say, no, when you will trim, and you've gone with it. A very, very bad power for Africans. We say we are in immediate power. But when an African dies, he goes with it. So when an African dies, a whole library is bent.
You are
it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. But so last let me catch you. I want to do this thing in my life. Let me throw book about Kotoko specifically. Me throw books in all-time matches, players starting 11 for both matches since organized football. But as far as I could remember, so like I know my judge at 2, so somebody can continue from there.
That's it. All right, but that's Mohammed.
I'll do it.
Okay, the familiar boy, still searching.
For the right person.
Yeah. Now, over our spec,
maybe the city of Kumasi can help me.
Height, size.
Oh, maybe a 5 feet on Ghana, 5 feet.
Over 5 feet. Okay, about 5 feet. What else? Color?
Oh, the chocolate and okay, fair black.
Okay.
Color is a bit discriminatory. 5 feet. Very beautiful. Oh, I'm throw knee. Or does throw Allah?
Okay. Front, back. What do you want?
Oh,
a channel.
Big booty, young.
And tall.
Please. Okay.
The familiar boy is ready. Also, Allah have to come down today.
Allah will come down today. Today is Friday.
To give you your respect.
Yes, Joe Laka. And I love this show.
Okay.
This is a knowledge propagating show. Yeah, my man for him, dear. And this guy too has come to also contribute to because for the common good of why we are all here, Joe. Like knowledge propagating.
Also height in 5 feet.
5 feet.
Color chocolate. Back
color and chocolate.
Okay. Big.
Oh, big booty, as they say in the States. Okay.
Slim.
Oh,
big.
Like normal. Kevin is regular.
All right. Okay.
Oh, what do you call it? Is now to draw?
Okay.
Of course. It's a bit nice disaster.
All right. The family will be better. Now, you bet your voice is not chakra, but my uncle, your boy, Taylor, her bright boy Taylor, now on some funny day, no, Emre, and Sana. Ya call my voices now. You nim say ni na no be yen sembusankwa. BYT.
Boss.
Once again, Mami San welcome with yes. Say Viviaboko. Pa. Boy komo.
Yeah, obi the bas say when was the first time I Kotokone house see akan. E wo Ghanaian history. That is the first super class game. And it was a Gold Coast time. So that time na in Ghana. And date a 5th August 1954.
Okay.
So 54. No, Sanka Kotokone has a bobo 38 amaso.
Okay.
48 amaso. Because there was a year 1948 route near the identity. Games na for organizing in amaso. You got to a time no say agona so do kra. Omukosia for a festival match amaso. Until the first time I brew you Pumakwem was 54. Okay. It was Francis Stanley Justin Park and a Jubilee Park.
Okay.
Maybe a Fox FM one. Says at a net chasing na cemetery.
Okay.
And a year asimwo. Nti Papa bi by a year Great Britain and a didn't be see as a no me command here nyina nti or shall say open football until the football parks and our pitch say ball was so aside say you polo near tutu mirika race course near the wall. Na timi abonti so see Justin Park ko forudua obi see bi wa that na ha ne bunu afu nyina ne Eastern region nyina on e command tini a friend say Francis Stanley Jackson tini din ye de to Justin Park say Francis Stanley Jackson was also the say
the one for the
amount also yes say also on the member of the British Empire. It is our game, no. Never so many watching. Ghana. Franco. Also, Franco crowd doctor, and so so game and they 3-0 in favor of Asante Kotoko. That on a house of folk baller. Omupuye. Mechanics has a boot to ball. It was an organized game, a professional to be amrani in Siakano. So as a boot to know at the budget tria, or mobile no roro. Barefoot. Sir, Satam knows a boot to be a friend and nebu or crana, a baba, digital where the Yanya friend Kotoko Yamos owns Amba one.
Okay.
And then a show, yeah. And he has a place in town, Shebutum Bobosa. You see branch there no tutu kwako UK near the 50s till now no they will boot
okay
it's time a game no cost no now so for players no entimi mfa mpaboa ne mbobo no
okay
so na Kotoko dominate to am call second half no e ba
no Kotoko sempaboa
amu sempaboa has sempaboa omo ba second half na mpaboa bi anhye has with the exception of Bryant.
I see omo mpaboa no. Wow.
Kotoko justice. Return encounter wa Accra was a month later.
Okay.
And Kotoko so kwaje 1-0 wa Accra.
Okay.
Player no she go so na oye teacher ni wo poku ase. O kira de no sa bobo on share the only goal. So Kotoko ne has the di kan ya boy no e 54 na ye si akan. Obi busa say Baba Yara Sports Stadium e host to Kotoko house match e brebe e di kan. On say Justin Park yakan. Ba league no Justin Park was 258. When Anna Kotoko da from better take a house sashay 4-3. You must say, Inti, yes, I the game no by beam. A year Bosumiachi, yes, I boy, and it was gamer Nanka, real 70th minute go and there was a corner kick.
Okay.
And I the and not going to play my friend Gago Moro, not Dogomoro.
Okay.
Gago Moro, a defender or Butu. It's kwana ne buy no ne ask keeper ne kopreso e na pinche buy nti na blows to 8 years nti
ekoba say referee na twen nti okoyi obi afrim supporters so mo nti ase kikiri players bebre and supporters bebre do mo konfa no chi at that time na ehu pa anti ye the match ne ko August from 24th August ye shift match ni to e man ya outstanding and ye be bo fro so ye bo no na ha say shekotoko 5-1 solid 5-1 wo Justin Park 59 ye bo no Justin Park kotoko so she but the first time ye ball baba yara stadium na stadium no UAC ne besima United Africa Company omo ana na Unilever mu nyina fifiri mu bae omo ne besima 59 so 1959 na ya complete na se ajima prempe shama omaye ade amagana
Asante hini
den enti ye wie kwa no Asante 11 any Great Britain ball league match ball your friends say exhibition match was
okay
and Kotoko did the players buy Corners did be buy Create Ashantis did be buy Asante Maimu did be buy Evergreens did be buy obi had in the players kakra and on the boss are try match player ba kubu bobi obi coach Kotoko 85 86 in fact on another Kotoko league na do be no more den and omo yi ni free ode Malik Beji league no 85 86 near friend Ronald Heckman near trying short friend Ronald Heckman so guys have Bruni coach yes ono na nka bia anka Kotoko Bruni a wo twa to anka de Kotoko agi league anka ye kana asem but wantimi and okoye since Thomas Curtis Massimo Murad of 1972 de Kotoko je Ghana league no Bruni coach bia na ba na nka ono na eba be still show no e de aboa and match no yebo wie no na abrowa yi puma komti Kotoko kra no Olympics Tea League ano wa na ade Kotoko has first game of Baba Yara was 17th April 1960 date no 1960 na we ball first match and first player o share goals no interestingly ni Dina Daf Stadium no so Baba Yara and goal ne ba on the 8th minute no a finish ad ko lai pine 1-0 na kikiri penalty as of folk who else Agrefin Panyan 1-1 and the course second half ne buy and a Kotoko through Mohamed Salisu no a left winger and unya restore lead in Kotoko and a Baba still in 84th minute 3-1 so the first ever league game my boss so referee so di no di ka be Kumase your friend referee Gray and obe Gracie occasion no ma Kotoko winning match na 3-1 e Baba Yara Sports Stadium
all right.
Next question. Obi busa say is it Joe Amwatin?
Joe Amwatin, yeah.
Ebo team be ansa na okọ house. Joe Amwatin ye bantman ye ta friend soccer.
Joe Amwatin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also co state boys.
Okay.
Now obo team B. Now your friend Voice of Germany. VOG so what that. Now papa bi no pamade wo Konfanochi teaching hospital ba ebe museum no opposite sa. No pamade wo.
Okay.
Engineer friend no eye wono na tea sa team no na organize boys omobo nti na obobi na ebu akwa susubibi be fa no koye so from susubibi no call Dumas coach na ofa no near friend of coach Atakuma one of peke no dey call Dumas and okay as that time Dumas omofa wa no more companies bebre Ghana Tester Print Boys of Dumas okay and near friend GTP but o join omo ene Gayhawk any sa akotes ni ade a unya company work here to onu say no ya adwuma te say savings and loans as a company bisa ya kase mu nya ya say adwuma ni and sa bank na em say no na omo emerge ye be friend society general
okay
so I save order
yeah
akase
save order
akase for the save order say na me ka say me music
no dey bad okay
ba mo na music say na akase for there because a good old
I receive it to Joe Amwatin
soccer
obo what's the team ni say
Voice of Germany VOG
okay
and obe ball abu akwa susubribi
okay
and obo from Susubribi no about Dumas. From Dumas no and oba House of Folk.
Okay.
After House of Folk na nyauta maklo. Ebe see from now obey the musical youth. That later rocket Ghana soccer no. And no call Manchester United. Okay. Mr. Henry Ameyao, a former strong supporter of House of Folk, a former House of Folk chairman. And a bass and also movie too. Say obe for me team near friend Henry Ameyao. No kote Manchester United.
Okay.
omuna ye show mu 20-0 so ateda yeah Be United emo mu 20-0 when ana azake so ne Wise airbo first match 1920 tie bane wo mu ye ma we ban 6 months players ebo obi am obi a 1 year ban later in June ana ye left a ban ni nyina enti sa game no na relegation goals nti goals plus aggregate your friends say plus nti or say we nya goals do say we nya goals do ye we ashe 20 we ashe 19 so eno eye jo amoaten so no from a hono na say soccer obe share goal bi okumase and obi busa say week 22 asisu pepepe wonim say 1985-86 when another house of folk league champions 84 as a defending champions no one person defending league title no because now omako nchenchen ache after winning the league in 79 kotoko abeji na 80 81 82 83 so kotoko aji league na to aso 4 okay ena house of folk beji league in 84 84 85 so yewuramu 84 85 season no na neck to neck race we beji we share so before that game na has a lose to Bofa Kwata no 1-0 and has the Uramu Okumase at that time Kotoko I was 33 points has was 35 points and already league where unya 3 points we knew home 2 points so that na point system na away for 3 points home for 2 points so Kotoko 33 has was 5 so the last game no Sekotoko Shas of Foka or the goals to Beji Ghana League has in young win and a draw. And in Sotoye June. Referee na no obedi no wama. And we and Sessa and referee Nimo from Tafo. Akwasi Nimo Eastern region Ebaye. Okay. And obedi match no. So game no koswa na there was a cross. So ka babali. No no so abo hasufo obo Stamford ti wa basa also bo ge hokra eti ni wa wuram ebe boss is a kick na George Lamte apeje eba o bofri wo na ye mistake na Joe Amwate say thank you pine 1-0 has beti kotoko beti and your point last league game so na 12 club league so you go week 22 now a last game
scoreboard stadium
yes post no it week 22 sunie and you see draw am waten so week 22 has ya ba obi dey buy omaba 2
yeah we be say week 22 yes
omaba 2 week 22 2 ni nyina has share 1-0
okay week 22
draw am waten dey no and the last time I has back Kumasi week 22 e fall back omaba week 22 bebre Francisco Figo no kwase wa kra week 22 so ka Bogdan Korak ni the late Prince Champon Tactical Sabutu Amature Daniel Eje 2 na ebi no na week 22
okay
omaba week 22 but in Kumasi no esi 2 ni nyina as 1 the chat were 2009 2010 year na aduana je Ghana League no so ka Samuel Afum
yeah
on the best goal it was 22. A penalty yeah and na ofoswa Pierre Scoba e pre banchen to onu musu e na ka kire aziko usu no fi wa stars abase onhwe na chima no e na mu peja abo ne ba ye erigawu take step ana penalty wow referee SB Body pine
SB Body
yes okay panyan okay afuma she 1-0 has the 1 eko sa game no na gidi oba na bu pe no possible na nche bia woni obedansa ewo asokwa post no the end na ewo baby aya na place na ye warm up sa ho na ne mu buye wontimi ama bi
o me kai sa game no
yes
wow na week 22 wow
week 22
na what la dina hoka crab mam why na safu demfia balai no so also nice. Can send be no person ordinary tum kakra yeah black president
Benko Finede ne ba akotoko okọ Nigeria bi okuta so kai new plan stars the sad case of new plan stars the sad case of new plan stars no remember say you na no say new plan Ghana League and na omuni Union Dragons ball gatanga case bi da court sa anti ebo league na new plan won chen woni new plan na bo na new plan nu ana ama points na award ye wi a case ni ba na ya demoti new plan stars
wow Enti why na dey Safu Jemfi back kotoko?
Coach ni Ben Kofi.
Ben Kofi.
Yes.
All
and
so.
Omo turn no man be strengthen. Mfimfin wo yi.
Meba. Hello, good afternoon, Safu.
Hey, Joe.
And that is it.
Poko.
The Yanko Pansipa. Now, who are Ghana had the Odo run no?
No, had in the.
Okay. Right about Taylor, or can be na Oma Sus etise, only a Martin, Joa Martin, and a bobo. I don't know, Chim can catch me, the no cano. Then now they too.
Oh, Joe, the medical son is a what can you say, Nama? Many because me be a school for me, Kobo VOG. Voice of Germany, mine I go do the Haruna money Joa Martin.
Haruna de
Haruna be not a bantima.
Okay.
Onoko Bokotoko, oh Haruna be the trick accessibility.
I see.
Defend the be. Time and I'm a young pa.
Okay, in the team now say Joa Martin echo boy answer no ko house. Now so team ni bi.
Me bo bi me na the boy me Joa Martin Haruna. Yeah, Bantama players, Bantama boys big three. And I know searching.
Oh, okay. There's a team no way.
Oh, voice of Germany, a good at other.
Oh, okay. And the man Joa Martin echo hat to folk no. Also ufri sa team ko hiva.
Oh, me call Nigeria.
Okay.
From there on I'm call Nigeria no. And me buy no. And or kase coach in a family kotoko.
Why in the foul kotoko?
Ben Kofi.
Oh, say Ben Kofi in the foul. Okay.
Yeah, Ben Kofi in the family kotoko.
Okay, there's a Ben Kofi in the kotoko.
Yeah, Ben Kofi in the family kotoko. And your family kotoko no. And I call. Some na me register. Na me card in my.
Okay.
And you call Accra. And you call Accra has to say 1-0. You know say number 8 be no escape for pa.
One some bona.
Where 8 play me refinity.
Okay. What the two
and you buy no and omo pamu Ben Kofi say oye heart.
I see.
And I omukofa coach afrane e buy.
Okay. Wow. Inti na nsema no kan nyina na jese
and some kind of paper me kai jese wa mama kai yitito no pa sa go no so a o ka se Joa Martin be say na me o bench. Sada na me o bench, ma mo na me o bench.
Kaisa game no pa Baba Yara Stadium.
Yeah, Baba Yara Stadium.
So na last game of the Ofasa League na ana. I because na last game.
Sa league no na chese. Baby na ya ne house bono. Say ya che house e be be cha house. And almost be say ya, almost be ji league no. And I do am what be say sa go.
Yeah. Wow. Safu Jemfi emreno nim kese ni udi nkoma kotoko ne hat folk nyame adma kwesi ada forutum.
Do say ya bom pare say won say yan time ne ye sa history no.
History bay.
Yetimi say house home na we.
Okay.
And he say no was a place we no. I was almost sit with bet my record na tire dey no.
Oh, okay. Una mo say heart home and away.
Home and away sa 1987 na ya na awaka no. Awaka say
under Malik Jaber.
Under Malik Jaber, yeah.
Okay.
enti saa record no e was we mu sit we say omo break saa record no amana kama.
All right. So for now, what did I say? Sunday.
Oh, kama pa.
Emu ye.
Ye bomba emu ye pa. Ye bomba ye.
Okay.
So omo mu say ase omo atenti omo nyabri.
Pa.
Enti omo nyabri pa. But enim say the luck will come to Kotoko side.
Okay. So for about that pa and area Safu Demfi also what than mu ye. Sunday. I didn't say. And ato yedwa so you can frame what you also man kaka
and also kai time Kotoko ne Asante Mampo team no
kumapem ya
FA Cup a ombe yi Kotoko free do penalties and now be edwa no ne kwasi api obi we hu so okobo because ayehu na kumapem of first division enka second division on say ba professional 93 after October and a bar professional say 93 94 year professional league eti penalty ni ba no obi adwane and kumapem eyi Kotoko free sata no ma fa Karim Zito o ma fa delayed offense so ka offense
sure
opoku ajiman those days omu bowura mu okumase ebe yi Mr. Alanjima former Kotoko management member akwati ni team no ma be yi Kotoko free FA Cup obe kai pa but it is sabe no unse almost share House of Folk 2-0 Accra.
All right.
So Kai Georgia, the king on the boat 2 goals. Kumase 1-0. Sarah Mensa. Sarah Mensa na Kotoko any house Beshia, almost there be Sarah. Crucial match be a Sarah Sego Yense Binka home. And he yam benches Sarah me and Hadi. Okay, Kotoko ni you know. Zamalek Nana Prof Okano. Sarah Mensa free bench no be say go no. Nasa Fujem Fina Pim say, Kona ne buy ya no as a boat 2 goals. Principal Kupoli, young guy, our we armed forces. Nche, no so tontina. And Kotoko say, sa 5. Nina, almost say, House of Folk, me and sound. League, no, omuye, no. Almost say league, Bako, August, November. And a December 10, almost actually House of Folk say, round robin, 2-0.
Okay.
Your questions. Say, away home, no, dear. Once an annual Kotoko say, home and away, your neighbor, Bayara. But home and away, young kind, Kumasi, since 1987 nya DBSC.
All right. Enti okay, I said friends say 22nd and
week 22
week
no
22
yes EBS
almost twice
yes
ni nyina no
yes.
has Kotoko
1-0 e wo Kumase
obi question the by the next one
yes and now
you questions no
obi so say February matches Kumase there 31 years in the league Kotoko nse has that February
wow
31 years 1995 Coach Watara e coach Kotoko oga Prince Amwako Kranton from Dawu to Kotoko obo brace ya osechimo those days na Kotoko e form no e ba say niam abekoyi so omo share House of Folk 19 February 1995 3-1 every oba no 8 February te say the aduan na share Kotoko na no a penalty na 17 years pepepe e da no na House of Folk be share Kotoko 2-1 e da no is it Lavin C? Ona na MC was stadium.
Okay.
Onyaban.
Oh yeah.
Nana ban to my hene.
Yeah.
Because in that stadium now you mass at bed 12:30 now aboma. But still, almost all my alarm man for them.
Okay.
Any idea? And Emmanuel Ajima be do first test. Kotoko has. Pass ball na nche corner by has peja ba Papa Hassan go. Second half Papa Ubedansa go. And Sana Steve Odro. Ene akwafu free bench ba Odro bete ba ko. Eno nso House of Folk ntimi anse Kotoko ntimi anse. Ena to the last 2015 your ball match na de chen ya Ghana versus Ivory Coast AFCON finals 2015.
Okay.
Nti your ball league games no Friday Kotoko na Saturday 7 February ade 8 Ivory Coast Ghana penalty shootouts no mo de free ensem. Eda no na House of Folk goalkeeper Mutawakili Seidu no ada Kotoko pe. Ode number bi ba ya de ayi na atwere paint na atwere beda go post no has 1-1 Selassie J.
Okay.
If you oba no omunhia bat omohia ada caps at match sa Kumasi Kotoko she en nyame adoma ochina Sunday date 15 from February 15 February 2004 up to date how many years 22 and omusia week 22
okay
enti as far as Kotoko she has week 22 o Kumasi no 22 bi so ato say the last time Kotoko she has 15 February omusia no Kotoko won sa ball no nso no 22 years ni and Asia week 22 that was top 4 2004 e dan Kotoko cross as a penalty Chastel anya penalty Maziz and Sambo sen Samado coacher and take abakoma House of Folk Kotoko ye house won adwuma wo se kurum beating House of Folk 2-1 e wo Franco Sejabu Pule on e share 2 goals ni nyina referee no dey no fitogo
yeah I'm go for to goal
your friend no RI Kodo on ne be di sa ball no so eno enso no dey editia ye di ewuram e wo ho
all right
some questions now
it be see around be say obi
as obi su busa de kra obi busa all time top scorer Kotoko has matches
I want to say goals pa
o the cap match ni bibia bomu a we ba for sumfum
okay
the late we ba for sumfum
okay
o free hwidim I have hwidim ne papa ne ma nyine wo mo da bone
okay
we de kwame da pa we de adwo afodwo obi ko school je ya debi
what inform history
Okoswadro School of Commerce but genti of about Kotoko na heka
okay
Okoswadro
number of goals double say
o say 12 goals obo hat-trick bi FA Cup September 1961
okay
Accra na no say koso ended 2-2
okay
so no so dey replay ni be Kumasi yenya 11 goals e bi obi nte da say Kotoko ni as yenya 11 goals da uko nyame adman Sunday who 4-5 goals and can say goals aba
Kotoko 11
time no mo kuta full 11 goals Kotoko say 6 has say 5 and penalties
okay
ebio we got
1961
FA Cup
okay
and Infum scored hat-trick
in Infum say how many goals
12 who the league who the bibia ka ho cup matches omobo Kaiser Cup abrofu bi from Germany Netherlands no omo the cup ba na friend Kaiser enti
the next one is saying
hat-trick na so si mu am so obi bisa
player what's goals after Infum one biom
ayiwom your friend say Benadon Botewum
okay also was SSA
Bote ekuta Bote cross was be 66
goals
me chronicle na sedaba near the ato flyers
okay the top scorer
Baba Yara
with 12 goals
yes near the Shmeladu obi a goals so awase all matches combined and hat-tricks one also no
okay
one Baba Infum na share first and a 79 Super Cup e wo Kumasi so anase edu be she o ka oni Ayoma Mohammed Ayoma eno no mu ya na aso kuta konko se Ayoma dwane o na anase na e ba na wo Fantinu ta ho no
oh so game no mu
ya obo hat-trick has 1-4-3 and the next player will say hat-trick eyo Opokunti and Opokunti is the only player league who say hat-trick
okay
that was 83 7 August
okay
and also and they 4-3 in favor of House of Folk but or say hat-trick or then within the space of 9 minutes and I say a train. And Sadiq Adams, 22nd October 2017 Tamale, FA Cup hat-trick.
Okay.
Inti players way, Omiya 9, Mfum, Anna Sedu, Opokunti, and Sadiq. Emuba Kupene has player, me and Saya Kotoko players.
Okay. Wow. BYT. All right. And tell voices now, what they are about, Mobusa questions.
No, so Okobas will be so cast. Betimanya Kotoko ne as first game first 11
men komra
until Okoba
camera
you bet you on 1958
okay
players are na work Kotoko ne as ni coaches no
wow
my
you upon 2 I just say upon 5 now
me the be 15 years
okay
and my fish out players are no more hawa
okay
team the beba but metro keeper no to bench
manenya do ho me
patcho me das
na please you about Subium bright ye boy Taylor wow me who say Dr. Ansan enso frepa me konwa ko tie Dr. Ansan in chekra Tony Dr. Ansan so di Kotokochi ye asane ko team Dr. ne ngo
okay
yeah on Kotoko ye juma for a very long time okay. But you say the retirement
okay on see official now do
oti no he yeah on for any agro cry but who say you what Taylor and 7 episode you room there but Dr. so man ko about 4 hours enso no is a me tia na me summarize man fa abo for no say some kakra bra na fi
Meda CP award winner. Heba so cream no, heba so draw, ye aba market no so ye papa. FD agya to me say emema enyusu na ye yusu a ye nya problem bia. Vans day no sha se enne 13 pre Vans day. Nyame adomo china D-day emema ye be fa matches awodo pi. Nemo ye mo ho ban na ye nche e wo mpam ni kwan say ye gyina ma no ye nte ye ho because ene ekosi weekend dey or say you term wala tuola enti obeba modern e wompem obe last long or stamina ne be improve na akala premature ejaculation na eye herbal soul cream na also we use drugstore pharmacy bia ko ho a obenya bi nemu open do atu a oko alaba ana offer 0249 587071 0249 587071 obenya herbal soul cream no pina na we use nemu before say ono ho kan ni be hia no be ma no ticket we bi fafa obema no atane ho na meat aduasa echi after 30 solid minutes kwawash na efesi obano e wompem na obebo adwuma kopem se bema oba ne beka se mo apiafo heba so de eyadropa emema yenyusu na emoayen programs ahodo eba so indoor or outdoor program drink ben na moche e wase mema no nya odadwene mema no nya problem bigo soft drinks aba market no so a say wedding engagement outdoor and party programs are ye bia no ye bigo nkuan ana ye che wase bigo cola ne de jai drink and ye papa say bigo cola eye kama also wunya bi enkwada wo mpanifo obi a ebetimi anom entiyenko na yenkopa bi anopa ho a wo ye adwuma na obre nemom also to aso na ho energy drinker ebe rekindle or lost energy ebe wasanya ne back dia ene eye rush energy drink ye de nte se yanom de ni bio we de onoma obetimi abo adwuma ebi mo ho a o energy drinks ne manom de afrafa nti onoma after work no want me enda nso ye rush energy drink onoma of course obeda na ho na wo sore hu say difference about obody mu bigo soft drinks and rush energy drink there also could be because Trillium Ghana na ediaba ye headquarters e wa monone ane aba Ghana na yabaye sa drinks we obetimi afre 03221 90877 03221 90877 no eye bigo soft drinks ye number offer dodo bia opebia no ye betu enso edi amount dwabin ra bank any banker metimi dem say stimebo say ko save wo ho na unu ho da bank a wo save no the hear them omotimi bo na omotimi kwa omo a on say wasi utrase there be menu ho because ojefo na ba dwabin ra bank there kumaseman asanteman ene Ghana man agya to me say eno wo number 1 bank across Ashanti region be bia ni ho a unya ye branches no ye headquarters no e wo dwaben into tie di ni pa ye dwaben ra bank na ye de office outdoor p na di aba aside ye headquarters e wo Asante dwaben hudu atonsu high school junction market no ho no a obenya ye eno pa ho a adwoso Roman Hill adesheman pankro no Manzini road aboaso fumeso onwe sepetimpom bonre okwa obenya yem branches no yade asempa loan ede aba na loan we de ehonjo interest rate no eda form pa yanje ene hidden charge bia and commitment fee kofa we bra no collateral just write application letter not be apply for loan amount to be up bia no dwabin ra bank ede be ma na odi asort ho obapa loan scheme and no for yenuanom ma makam ho abom na mope group loan samo ye recognize nkwan dia musu kire ya ye be pemanim nusuo alunti emma no monkwaje na monfa ntretre modwuma no mu eno na ye obapa loan already ye a lot of programs are ye execution obetimi abe invest e wo dachinti investment ene o ahoden ochena nso mwadwene o ye mira sika obe yusu na odi adidi dache menyamo bo anu nti na dache nti investment your group loan fixed deposit to say obi account no ma savings account any current account what that bradjaben na yembie emfa emma obefre yen 0271 409340 0271 409340 ana
0544 745856 0544 745856 and no Jabinra Bank PLC your number Jabinra Bank PLC dear obia ajia to me say and no any number one bank Funko Enterprise and a boy am I in project no in school na yes no yan sorry no yan stores no the person will be a dance here here also called Funko Enterprise afei and I will see and I open a down one year this dine and I was here and I person with the gate and I saw person who sees him bra never Funko Enterprise yonko na okoto club and Castro de Bierada Funko e was so emienu ye wo adum behind Boss FM and I say ye wo adum or the pa FM echi hwa hena udru Funko Plaza or Brofu Yedu Swa Obenya Funko Enterprise about the building materials from A to Z Obenya B say a doors and I'll pay China doors, Turkish doors, open jacuzzis, shower booth, cabinet basins, water closet, open shower sahodro, your 4-in-1 and it honky can home. The upper piano a dance home near my dear Funko and number one place also to me call furniture a doom. Oyerepa FM ehonomo ana Funko Plaza eno ewo brofu ye do betimi afre ye numbers we 0551 011 767 0551 011 767 eno Funko ye number ana 0555 047929 0555 047929 Funko Enterprise bra na yefa sedie enso afunuma na complete project bia wo pese oye ene eye 13th ene ane yeshia ewo SG Mall ene nwumre de empire edwa wanya red ene white ana miaw sneaker ni mu na ebetwusu because ene eye adofo eda Jackie eba alongside kwabena Jackie ho yanyom na kwabena Ken Nankasa ban odonyuma onisa sukra nti ene ewo SG Mall empire edwase sia obetimi aju take it call SG Mall neura day to day supermarket so odu day to day obeto advance ticket single regular 200 and na open VIP so a cool 300 Ghana utua 200 and 300 alcofa ako tianyum kwabena ene Jackie de say we de da from party mu yanko na ene ye ne family no yanko chile yensiso ne moso because ene de SG Mall eho ebeye de say Unilever International program bia be ko bia also dware now ma ho yehwam usiesie wo kama because enipa domu ena wo ko mekoje edimbone ya Unilever de omaba for ye nyina omo ed lax samona no tete no na edian yinima any locks lax samona ne de ya modify no ye de niema pia ka ho honim say ye de others niema ye de afrafa ne de amono aye hwam mo amani pro mo samna be ni samna nwanwaso aye adwuma te se enkonya lax samna ne de market no so de ebudada already na ejini di se sia kra de agin samokra na ye won varieties ahodo samna no lax ne de o ma ahodo pi na uyusu emu bia ebetimi aboa na hibiscus ne de chese kofo humpa na efrefre match eno ana ye use sa romantic moment here a romantic hibiscus no eno ana ye use because samna no papa what de fedware na twem e partner nanim eno ankasa ebe free match no be ma ne nyanka hwe kura na chese won se dwuma no afa entie kope lax samna ye de bi senior ma no na ye de dware enam eho odin na uyusu a odi dware a after that no open crack man sir because cream e o modada oil na e dey afrafra no e be ma honam no aye soft e be mre na e be san so atoni no oye tuntum a fa lax edware oye kokonso a bomodin na e fa bi edware all over the nation be bia be ko bia no obenya bia to na mom open to door also called Ecotel Accra ana nan e Kumase Lucky Bazaar e watakro ade tadi fo ase monko Lucky Bazaar Grace Enterprise e watakwa obetimi afre Big J e 0244 812 364 0244 812 364 ana 0244-812-364 ɛno ɛyɛ big J number wadware awie no ɛho bɛhia sɛ wode roll on ɛbɛfo amotuom anaasɛ wobɛ spray ɛno nti ɛna mekanfo Rexona ɛde amount use Rexona na for 3 days opekra menu so foforo bia because still na no honam ne ɛbɛhwam FIFA ɛne CAF akanfo ama place agye atum sɛ papa ntomo a ɔmo sports nye nam America mutu ɛne FIFA ɛte wɔ mu no FIFA ɛte no na nka ɛba ho the only option a ɛbɛtimi akele sa sweat ɛne nka na ɛba ho ɛne so be use Rexona deodorant no use a ɛbɛtimi aboa Unilever deɛ obi adwomatum sɛ ɔmo any sesukra yankopɛ deodorant ni bi Rexona na yendware lax samana no nanumom na ebetimi aboa yin pa award winner adaroma yemfa nsi
ha na Dr. Ansa na efre
okay
senko person di bi eka de abrante no no di
na bright
eka no na ono so ka kai no those years Dr. Ansa 85 years now 85 years nyasem ketu akra nti sempi Dr. Ansa enso di tu dwa but at appropriate time ni nyina ho nsem enso bebremu na sata no nzu dina so den Odminam Jackson Park ni matches ni koto Dr. Ansa we hope you have ciao nyasem ketu akra now the latest on Abrantes Efreno Adams Hatofuk Hamza Issa, sorry, Hamza Issa. Yeah. Yes. FIFA Ediaba say Domodi Tum say omo terminate contract no majatum. The Hamza Issa say Nyakopon Yaduma Kosiada 10 p.m. or travel to South Africa. Na onesi welele omo beto super sport.
Yeah.
Okusia kademo omo we bibia. Na hato fuke try say around the bob match na mo ansana
odobo na nkonko
but flight in here 10 p.m. Okay and
match 7 it's a baby 7
yes is it possible yeah
last flight no e kuma see 2
patrol
aviation for them why
aviation for them mama now from
yeah okay asem and minya call from husband.
Okay.
Chinchina only play na kasanya na kura na mkaje ne say. Sergio unim Sergio. Omra metina atime wi ati obi here no abetina kasanya no kura. Na player no friend na player be na team ti afro na obeka say mayeda.
Especially your house.
Also a free player.
No ne kasa unia na friend na mte. Any unim footballers.
Okay.
Ono omo na no kura dan ne ho o ye ne manager one ne nam. O shi obi ne pakro help be na o kasa unim manager is ya. Unim footballers.
Tomo try to convince him to play the game before Soboko. But I'm conde I set FIFA diatum. Even though Omutua Omusika ma Omonra 2 months. Omutua reporter I report yeah from the camp of Isaac Nuna and Managino. Onu was South Africa. Okay. Onu say yeah, onu na yin say no.
Ama boy no
mo ansana. Our first plane no flight near 10 p.m. Yeah.
Time be na be bobo wi be kwa Accra kwa check in.
Yeah. Intina and so and they are still talking. But 10 p.m. Sunday as a boy and fly to South Africa.
Yeah.
Me facts no
and lie has for so mu hia no
whatever cause over there na asma over no me nya na make me they ho na maka
say be o da na nya o da bi enu asem foforo
ni so be bo na omode yeah to obode ya they say o tia say no watena no wa lusu sa deal na Isaac Nyama no South Africa no.
Okay
but the tickets ni bibia ready I so fly to South Africa 10 p.m. on Sunday.
Nka ne house for no so anko me bibiu senka onya tomio kan mu a ne ayi bontemu sa time na
okay
ka ba this anko so wetima conjure magic bia o
ba bia to sa time no kom so mane nuru sa ba bia because enra sisi ana me say yes we have received 2 months this afternoon please
yeah okay
and only from one player or has
okay.
I confirm say
someone can win but me calls he just say
oh you know that's all that oh they so
and no dey chance o matu I don't say no 3 months na we romance no betu 2
player confirmation say yes we have received 2 months this afternoon please it is still you know a bad thing well let's see if they can convince him and again psychologically option I was South African Kotoko den ha se bi yet me si.
Yeah. Because say chance be a yen kasa wa sheda.
Any chance na wo na na.
All right, mefa mo voices no kakra. Ye ba na fi ye de hunsam ne aka nyina no abrem kala tena ha o sheda last minute o ba betra. E ba be pon no aba.
Ma sa obadwuma abredwuma.
Ai wo de guy no. My entie voices ne kakra.
Oh, good morning. Damparo Kwaso. Sejo me pass Joe. The transfer of these players from on various teams to Hasofuk. Any controversies are not surrounding no. We present the panel no sadi famubium near team emude. Kofi Abangamania. Chastela Domboti, a baby guy will be deep Kumase, my own sensem. Bet me the Akumubiama now, homo transfers. And I said, yes, I have a who here from 2016, the last 10 years, Coach Samobodu, and the most successful coach in terms of achievement, making him the best in the last 10 years. But every now and then, Biana, Asante Kotoko, Ombe Saki coach, and Omube, who be here somewhere appointed coach, you hardly hear it from Kotoko fans. And
Arose. Be quiet and don't be silly. We are the famous house of folk. We never say die. Good morning, Kessben Sports. Good morning, Sergio. I just will be out here. I know a question, but as I made the famous song from Ansana, to be some question. But your name a question, I'm able to say. I don't know, 2000 and I don't know, 4 or 6. Final, no, has no protocol. First edition, CAF Championship. Come here, Busa, I say, you can has no protocol match at least. The rain fee. You find a memorable match or kaya. Man, who's the panels and will be no about how much it did. Say you, but how much and so no, because I say, I didn't think how much, even top 5 memorable matches has in a protocol. Because me imagine say, so much in a day. First edition in Africa. About first edition and so no. 2 countries, 1 country, make it have 2 teams, and I go final. Home and away, 1-1. It's a good mid and carry bomb memorable house in a Kotoko match. Dear, about Ghana had ya. Me person here. Coming in is a match. A bit free man.
Good morning, Sergio. Your friend me Charles. Me will do call no friend, but now me will. I have my cocoa beans here. Now me person be top 50 tickets. I'm not going to supporters. Come Sunday match na ye aka so folk be bono enti e kwa be no be fa so a me nyamo me pese me send this kind of mamo nanka monto e ma supporters the man me dance.
Hello Sergio Pacho Pius ni me kase fi kwaso Pacho media hakra American say Kotoko players em so mu tie mo pa the Kessben afibia players ni nyina footballers ni nyina hwa na mu tie na nse league Kotoko mom dia me sure say aboyen sa na FA Cup no so aboyen nti ade abema ye supporters ye ni age eni so mbe she ha se amayen yampa da kwasi ade kwan bia players ne be fa so a wo betimi a she ha se ama yakoma ato ye bia na pepa ya were ho a ye ntimi anye league ne so bia no omo mfa so mayen mini say ye so be ba be she stadium ho ma ama omo so anya ho keka ebesre wo mo a ha se no.
Good morning. Me pacho Ibrahim Bakayoko ni na mpese mi hu say for the past 3 years coaches do Kotoko a fa wo mo na the toso no say me pese mi hu no sa coaches nyina no omo ye top notch coaches a wo say omo coach Kotoko ana Sergio Kotoko we no mmiri bi atwa mu made of num Rasdumdik Dita Smith mo na coach Kotoko but ene obia na yakofa akoye Sergio sebio obia ko market akoto entade be 10 na sɛ dwo nkwa de ne baako pɛ abɛtena studio ɛboro saa 10 no so bɛyɛ deɛ wɔ hɔ enti no sɛ wamfa top quality coaches na sɛ yɛbɛfefa ha yi a sisi yɛ ha kakraa bi a aka ɔmo nnu fɔ mpo enti ɛyɛ ana yɛ ha ne yɛ fire no papa na yɛbɛfa ama kɔtɔkɔ no ɛno ne problem no.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Ɛne n'apamfoɔ nyinaa Kessben Midfield Action panels nyaa. Yɛfrɛ me Sir.com mekasa firi Asinfosu. The Showdown City. Sɛdeɛ Kennedy Japan kan no. The Showdown nti yɛade abɔ Showdown City. Mepaakyɛ o. Hearts ne Kotoko. The month of February yɛhyia sɛn. Ɛna results no nso ayɛ sɛn. Hearts ne Kotoko month of February yɛhyia sɛn. Weather leg top 4 Champions League match biara yɛhyia sɛn. Ɛna win nso nyinaa yɛ sɛn. Hwan na ɛlusu.
Oh, okay. Mbacha, good morning. Apomo okay, I am metie mo show no live. Na me yasan ka me test na me hu so mo de voice me number no so ato ho na me say okay. Mafa saa akwanyen so na me de ebisa ba me question bi kakra. Na mbasa me hu say ma andi nhyehyɛ ma me Juventus back 4 we and Atletico Madrid back 4 we assume say ope back 4 one mu na ebe room wo hwɛ Juve side a Kellini Bonucci Bazzagli wahu saa tre no ba akokora ka ho merefi saa tre no wo wi Atletico Madrid ya kan say Felipe Luis ane ya kan say Diego Godin Jimenez wahu I mean Atletico Madrid back 4 na minim pa na Diego Simeone e de bɔ no wahu Felipe Luis Diego Godin Jimenez and one other guy bi kwa ka ho and sa Juve back 4 na and so no table 1 no o pesa almost 8 players na solid back 4 hwan mu na ebebem and no pesa me hu.
Sergio, good morning. Mekasa fresh town. Sergio, my question is identity near Anglo Gold Ashanti as mining company no sponsor some football teams in Ghana here. Na kotoko untumi sponsor because Anglo Gold Ashanti there I hope say Anglo Gold Ashanti to me sponsor kotoko. You so sponsor teams ni bi wa ha ne ade nti ye de mpemfo ye omuntumi ne omo nkana omunya sponsor bi mai. Na masem biem ni sa hwan na Sergio oye kotoko brands and marketing manager. Dia na mami bisasa. Sergio match we a eba beboyi. Nki ebetumi ne SM akasa eye Shatawole. Omlambe perform just 30 minutes. On kasa on make video say or ba behwe bi enfa supporters ma. Obu all club beba no because of match into but SM nti Shatawole ni padom a edi nechi anke bet omunyina betumi edi nechi aba stadium. Na nka ye be cash out from it because nka red stand, yellow stand, green stand, VIP 200, other side means 100. Yeah, we be cash out. Emo no so ne die wo mu ne de ama na nka team ni so nya bi de abɔ no ho bra. Nti ye pa mo chompemfo na mudi kotoko ni munye proactive na always bia no momien hwa ade adi ska bebletim. Nyetem bia na ye supporters no ya hwe ball na ya ble because bibia ansesam free boys so. But who the bibi sansu be shema. Every man ni age when once or twice in a season, no be cash out big time. Into your sermon, mo ye leaders na mo di team. The next time biano, mumfa money shana we cry empower and the Friday, memory da kusiada. Mon contact no, money nka oni program be on national area. Money nka mumfa money invitation, inviting ombla. Oba obe perform ya percentage yes ya de be man ya de amano na team ni so cash out why e pa mocho
oh good morning onu abedwafo nyina ya chia mo na de ze de unze Kessben sports na de ebe huhuhu we de my question ketewa bi na mepɛ sɛ mebusa end came ɛne sɛ Franco mu bi ɔbɛyɛ ansa ama me bia m'ani bɛgye ho. Me question a mebusa no sɛ wohwɛ aberante a yɛfrɛ no Aziz Issa ɛne David Oduro a movement na ɔmode kɔɔ Barcelona youth no. Me question ne sɛ aboa boys no anaasɛ amoa, because yɛhwɛ a other guys bi te sɛ Duku Abenamo ɛnɛ yɛte ɔmo nka ɛwɔ Europe, but as a guys wei yɛnte ɔmo nka, nti yɛsrɛ mo nkyerɛ mo adwene kakra wɔ ho sɛ aboa anaasɛ amoa.
Sergio, good morning. Mijidi sinyamia domo hoye. Mepacho mijidi kwa bina musu. Etimetim. Sergio mepacho. Kepese Andy answer sa question you am say Xabi Alonso. Obetimi asan aba be Real Madrid assistant coach ana. Opon bibi mu. O qualify so witimi be assistant coach e wo Real Madrid. Madawroma. Munyi ano mame ba. Moma Andy ni ano mame madawroma.
Good morning, Sergio. Kessben Sports, Michelle, be friend by Odun, because if I sent him. Sergio, be white, I can't Abusiano. Sergio said, "This sports you create a man for big jazz sports here and a party you and son or my show, my you. We sports with Florentino Perez, Galacticos, front four, we have anything. I know what do you know. Wala na doctor na India na be white. Ubia so baby was specialize. Sergio sisi adi Florentino Perez sisi udini ya just Sergio. You from Florentino Perez. Boy baby adi no konde ba no one reason too much. Sergio nyamen kam ho nyamani amenyaju.
Sergio, good morning. Mechia wone wabedwa funyina na show no say the pa BYT ene eye obran ndidi Awal Mohammed omo ya mashow no so aye the pa me dey Collins for man so atwere na mpese me busa Awal betimi amame goal scorers golden boot players or magic golden boot since the start of the Ghana Premier League from 1958 to date, players or magic the Golden Boot Award over the Ghana Premier League. Obetima start here from 1958. Sa Eddie Abama me ana Awa Mohammed and I say BYT or Momo Mame. Why?
Hello, Sergio. Patrol me, ma'am. Good morning. We shall follow studio on it. Criminal. It will be a good morning. It is so be a way. Sergio, now pay there. The question they say, DFE. You say FIFA more muska. Afibia. You say $1 million eba. The FIFA sikano. Person me who did the crop pot here. DFE. Omodi sikano. Because you say some other countries, Mali, and some Senegal, omodi infrastructure baby.
Emreno koye papa Kessben be ngotwe na no mienu abo. All right, now you pege mu ma DJ Raw enso aba beto aso de amayen. FIFA referees chief Biology Colina has proposed changing penalty rules to one shot. The ball is kicked once, no rebound like in shootout, and play resumes with a goal kick if missed. What do your crew think about the one shot? Will it improve the game or it will just lead to more drama? Julian Caesar and Adiwe and so Breye. You mean yes, sure, some questions we are based said it to you know no answer and Renaso. Andy from America Crabby na Conforduso and Faka Canona and Fabi minimum to be what is been a time the crowd.
Eriko usu men sakara. Sergio, obisi ya nkofa shata wale mra echina
yeah.
You know, shata ya mfane kwao. Hana.
It's simple.
Yeah,
30 minutes bikra.
Shata wale ya mfane kwao. Onu nko oba bodyguards di na chi nko aye mako 10. Eno nko ahu sika nko cars a ode be fa no hu sika nko. Osan begina mu 30 minutes na on charge less than $50,000. Inti easy so obeka se nko fa shata mra. Se wu se shata the president capacity a different no eno ye president. A cap ono onyuma Obama president a different thing altogether. But so ko fa shata from Accra to Kumasi ajino and to radio ode be ba no ko wan hwe enwi na ho ka no. Ya so a stadium na nkasa sika kura obenya. Inti enye easy say odi shata beba process a deɛ wɔsɛ wɔyɛ kyɛ ansa na wɔtumi de shatawala ba entertainment industry ni sika ba mu nti fans no ebi mu timi
so shatter na ne board yan e bia wɔsɛ de say another artist
you know nipa na artist no wɔsɛ wɔpɛ dɔm ɛne obi a na wɔdɔm obi o ha obenya no so ne deɛ in a confined area but say yo and artist for no crawl mo ba no mo ni suru bebrebe no mo charge 100,000 eko
okay
nti enye better sa na person me enye better obi say I'm say foreign area chira na mayam can you do my bia but e chira na mayam mo na obi say Javi Alonso assistant coach you know obi a be coach Real Madrid there obi da sa akwa ba so obi assistant coach na Santiago Solari mo crawl mo ba e adwuma na o man chene abelowa mo ekura di na mo nya free ha o san ka so mo assistant coach o ma me nti wo de choreography obra na fa me birthday ba ntwem
kala
yeah Joe I'm say latest year okay see
ai Julian Caesar dey no Colin dey now
yeah I'm say propose na kwache na de bia me ka wa say anytime bia na za IFA board no IFA board no mbetrase no omutimi de ni omo bebrebe trase more than 2-3 years it enya ne ye na ombekọ akoka waka but enya healthy to the game because she about free kicker na se ball no e ko pem crossbar ba ye she ye bo it in course of play na se penalty see na say ye bo penalty na ye nya bo there na just why fair to the game because continuous so they say say free kick to na ye bo na ko bo po ba na say bo there and then there's no way say penalty so ye bo na say na penalty na say bo ani kwa say bo ba ye bo yes na me adoma e chena be ka bi na enna me hwe ba bia referees committee no we referees na perfect superb but who say the most senior referees in Kwana all other centers we reach them very very well na e chena me adoma emrenity the lie who say bebrebe ba betudwa na mama who say Kotoko has they should be very 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 careful because this referee ma emejoki wa ha. And we a player and I want to say, you need to be very careful.
All right.
They should consider, say, or you VAR referee. And Georgia foul Biana. When you say they obey defenders are foul.
All right.
So they should be very careful.
Kalabadasi nafi yadi Dr. Muzu and so peja emo quickly bonim.
General Mr. Freeman Adumako ese eneneba Alan Adumako ene yene birthday or wishing on happy birthday ewo akrochire. Sanso na Abizo City say ne Ban Nelson Kwame Amwako Oko School Victory Baptist Church ewo eja ononso or wishing on happy birthday.
Okay. All right. Lady Bessia na ya peja yemu. Oh, me wa fancy be yere and our frame Mrs. Vida Konedu nya 32 years. Na me eya aduma achina na nisi ni bibia no eba so ewo Buankra funeral grounds onum mayenko na yenko Rahman ono na ne wife no we frame ya 32 years na onyae Mrs. Vida Konedu ama no ne busuane obia emamo yako Dr. Amuzu yemfa na krato kakra
Tiefo nyina akwa ababa Amuzu Herbal Clinic na yededro bia ba efre no Amuzu Garlic Bitters eyedru a emamoje die fusane ewo nipadua nu mu eyedru ebua ma obia ne pressure ewo soro eba fom pa obi so a otiemia wadres rade abroso obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitter prevent numbness so obi se mensa